Hello everybody and welcome back. We are going to be playing some Batman. For some reason I just had, after the Jedi Fallen Order game, I had an inkling to play another game that had like combo combat similar to Jedi Fallen Order, but a story as good as Jedi Fallen Order, and I thought Batman kind of falls into that. It was either Batman or Spider-Man. Give me 1 second, bear with me. Gonna have the sound just kind of duck out for 1 second while I adjust some things. Coming right back. There we go. Lightning Matt, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping in. And I don't know, I've been wanting to play these Batman games again, and I haven't played any of them since they came out, each one. So I just thought it was a decent series of games to choose for stream because they're not that long. I think each one's only about 10 hours long, so it's only going to take a couple streams each. And the gameplay is really fun, the combat's fun, everything about being Batman is really fun, and it's really well done. Like, to this day, it's still rated as, like, seen as being one of the best superhero games ever made. That or Spider-Man. Spider-Man was really well done, too. But without further ado, let's get into it. Let me make one more small adjustment. There we go. We're gonna get in here. Only Batman game I've ever played was on the N64. I think it was Batman Beyond, says chat. Batman Beyond. There was a Batman Beyond game and a Batman Returns game. No, not Batman's Returns. Batman... Was it Batman Returns? But there was an old game, and I think it was on like the Super Nintendo. That was a Batman game that I loved. Like, I played the heck out of that game when I was a kid. Me and my cousins played through the entire game multiple times. Whichever Batman movie was the second one. Don't remember if, I think it's Batman Returns, because Batman Forever was like the really bad one that had George Clooney in it, so I'm pretty sure it's Batman Returns now that I think about it. It was too hard for me as a kid. Maybe I should try it again if I can find it. Yeah, I've done that with a lot of games I played as a kid. Gone back and played them as an adult because they like kicked my butt as a kid. I've done that a lot. And I've found that as an adult, honestly, some of them still kick my butt because I'm just not that good at games. But for the most part, I can kind of redeem myself. Yes, subtitles. Of course, subtitles. What are you talking about? Like, that's why the game I wanted to play after I played Jedi Fallen Order was actually going to be Sekiro, Heroes Die Twice. Because I've heard that game is really good story-wise and really good gameplay-wise. But knowing that everybody says it's super hard, I was like, I can't touch that with a 10-foot pole. I won't even get like 10 minutes into that game. I'll just die constantly. It does look really good, though. So, like, this is kind of like my warm-up to playing a game like that. I'll play these games first and see how well I do. And if I think I'm halfway decent enough to play Sekiro, I might give it a shot. I really want to play it, though. I had it on my Xbox back when I had an Xbox. When Sekiro first came out. Then I sold my Xbox shortly after that to buy a gaming computer, and I never actually rebought Sekiro for it. Beep, beep. Mouse, get off the screen. And I only got like maybe to the first like mini boss in Sekiro when I had it. I didn't get very far because literally I just kept dying constantly over and over again. But it was interesting because even though it was super hard and I died constantly, I still enjoyed myself. It was a weird combination.
Joker has been apprehended. Batman is now en route to Arkham Island.
Oh, Joker's already arrested. Game's over. We did our job. Hitchhikers may be escaping patience. That just sounds like an interesting time to me. Look at him.
Stand back, fool, I've got a bomb. Huh? All right.
I think Joker finally snapped. I think he knows where he's at. Like, Asylum is like for nut houses, like crazy people, right? So why are they taking like all of the bad guys and putting them in an asylum? Shouldn't they be in like a police headquarters or like a jail or a prison or something? That's one thing I've never really quite understood about Batman. Did they just assume that anybody who's evil is also psychotic?
Hey, Sharpie. Love what you've done with the place.
That's Warden Shop to you. Holes!
Yo, Frankie! How's the wife and kids? You miss me?
Shut it, clown! A lot of people here really want to talk to you.
I love the voice acting in this game, it's so good.
Really? I don't mind walking. Ugh. Not so tight, boys. You'll crease the suit.
Get that filthy degenerate out of here.
Warden, something's not right. I'm going with him.
Yeah, I'm going with him. Something's not right. I could be Batman. Or at least Batman's
Commissioner
voice.
Gordon here.
Yes, sir. He's waiting for you down at patient handover. He got here just before you did.
Sharpie loves his cameras.
Let's take
Hey,
a good look.
Sharpie, you get my good side?
Oh,
the
yeah.
heck. They're all good, aren't they?
I want him securely locked away this time.
Look at all this new security. How's the guy supposed to break out of here?
New patient in the intensive treatment lobby. All non-essential staff to vacate the area.
Oh, it's always nice to return to my sweet little hacienda.
I like how the things that are actually being said on screen aren't in the captioning, and the things that are in the captioning you can't hear at all.
Scan initializing.
You know what? I prefer the good old cavity search. Much more personal.
Got a red light. Multiple prohibited items.
My bad.
It's not the patient. It's
Put my utility belts over here.
Ooh, would you sneak in with your bats? Come on, tell me. Batarangs, bat claws, ooh, bat snacks.
scan is green on Joker.
I'm not Scooby-Doo. I'm Batman. I don't have bat snacks.
I want weapons on him at all times. Not let him out of your sight.
There'll be time enough for you later, Cash. Speaking of time, tick-tock. Is that a crocodile I hear? What's up, Doc? Pencil me in for tomorrow at 4. We've got a lot of catching up to do.
Okay, keep behind me.
Hello, new patient. This is Quincy Sharp, Warden of Arkham Asylum.
Ooh, it's my favorite show. I'm Warden Idiot. You'll never escape.
I'm too used to playing VR games, like I actually moved my head over to try and watch the TV as I was walking by.
Situated on a small island in the Gulf of Mexico, our team of psychiatrists
Hear about Blackgate, boss?
Shut up! Go, catch you soon, boss!
Shut it and keep
Telling
moving.
you, the state of the wiring in these federal facilities is, well, it's shocking. My boys over there could have been hurt in that unfortunate fire.
Just gotta check your prisoner
I
off.
see a fire, so I don't know what he's talking
Whatever,
about.
just be quick.
Only following procedure. Well, patient seems to be in satisfactory condition. Looks like he suffered minor lacerations, probably in the last 2 hours. There seems to be...
Need to take my temperature? I'd be happy to
The
drop my
intense
pants.
music just because he
He's all
said
yours.
boo.
Get him out of here. He's good. Get the door
How did
open.
Alien Isolation go? I only caught that one day, been super busy. Alien Isolation went really well. We finished it and beat it, but it was...
Category 9
I had so many more jump scares in that one game than I've had in my entire life.
Shoot to kill permissions granted.
Oh god.
You heard the lady. We got another psycho on the way.
I jumped scared so many times in that game, and some of them I literally screamed so loud I thought I was gonna end up having like neighbors knock on my door to make
Must
sure I
have
was
been one of
okay.
the guards then. Croc, old boy, is that you?
Get ready. Keep your weapons trained on it.
It's interesting how like these games evolved over time because they weren't that far apart from each other. I guess each one had like a 4-year break between each other. But like the way the characters look in this game is completely different than how they look in the later games. Especially Croc. Like he looks completely different in the second game.
I've got your scent, Batman.
Not to mention he's like 5 times larger too.
You
Get
down.
that animal under control!
Spoiler alert.
A toy collar won't stop me from killing you, Batman. And rip you apart. Eat your bones.
That reminds me, I really need to get me some meat.
Okay, move up.
Such a jokester. It's a really fun game.
Hold tight.
It's a Batman walking simulator.
How come they let Batman pass security?
Whee! Great night for a party.
Not where you're going.
The night is young, Bats. I still have a trick or two up my sleeve.
Have you been playing any games lately, Matt?
It's funny how a fire at Blackgate caused hundreds of my crew to be moved here.
I thought I told you to stay quiet.
Oh, Frankie, you really should learn to keep that fat mouth of yours shut. It'll get you into trouble.
Tell me something. You've never let me catch you this easily. What are you really after?
Oh, nothing much. Hundreds dying in pain and fear. All their meaningless lives brought to a horrifying
that's nothing.
conclusion. All
That's
thanks
just
to you.
typical
and a book
daily
of matches.
stakes for Batman.
Was
Not a
that
big
the
deal.
answer you wanted?
All patients should avoid contact with prisoners from Blackgate Prison Facility. Their presence.
Oh, so they were in a prison and the prison burned down and then they were brought to Arkham because there was no space for them.
Stay where you are.
Beat the game. How long is Alien Isolation? I'm too cowardly to play horror games, so I doubt I can beat it. It was only, I mean, I say only, but it was about 15 or 16 hours long, actually. It was one of the longer games I've played on stream so far.
What?
Just squeeze. Just squeeze. End it now.
Our best.
Just kidding. We all know Batman doesn't kill anybody. He's got morals.
Intensive treatment lower floors are now at level red alpha.
So, you're back. You killed 3 of my crew and you busted out of
I
here.
think that's one of the reasons I choose the games I stream
I'll be sure to
carefully.
try harder next time.
Oh, God.
What say we aim for 100?
Joker's like really menacing in this. Is because like I know I only stream like 2 or 3 hour blocks of time at a time.
Long night,
So I try to
Jim.
keep it limited to like 20 hours or less for a game to beat it. So I'm not streaming it for like months at a time.
The media and you.
But I've been really tempted to play like Red Dead Redemption or Grand Theft Auto 5 on stream, but they're like 40-hour long games. I'd be streaming them for like literally months.
Hold it there. Sorry, Batman. Arkham staff only.
I assure you, if anyone's qualified, it's.
Listen, I appreciate the assistance, but he'll unsettle the more violent inmates.
I think he's talking about you, Bats. Don't be a stranger.
This is kind of testing the waters on that, because if I decide to play all 3 Batman games, that's about 50 hours, 60 hours.
You okay?
He surrendered almost without a fight. I don't like it.
At least he's back where he belongs.
Get up!
But I mean, I haven't seen the Joker movie, like Joker with Joaquin Phoenix.
Alert the warden.
I've heard a lot of people say it's a really good movie, but it shows Joker as like actually being psychotic, like having like mental issues. And like I never really thought of Joker as that. I just thought Joker was just a really sadistic, evil person. I never really thought he had like mental issues necessarily. But maybe he does belong in a asylum.
Welcome to the madhouse, Batman. I set a trap, and you sprang it gloriously. Now let's get this party started.
Let's get it started. Ha.
I apologize for this interruption to your regular entertainment. Up until a few seconds ago, I was going to kill everyone.
Look at me cartwheel across the room.
But then, well, you know how I do love a captive audience.
Just does like the electric slide all the way across the room to punch somebody, and he does the electric slide back to punch somebody else.
I'm just warming you up, that's fresh from Blackgate Correctional Facility, with a combined sentence of 750.
It's a lot of years.
Ding, 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 ding.
So 752 years, and it's 4 people. Each one of them has a sentence of over 100 years.
To go, evil to slay.
Almost 200 years each. That's insane.
You okay, buddy?
What did they do? They're so bad. I haven't been playing much though, says Matt. Did beat Kingdom Under Fire Crusaders. Did you play the first one or the second one? Because I saw the second one's on Steam for free, and I've never played any of them, but I've always been interested in like the RTS strategy type games. Now that it got ported to PC, but took me a few weeks.
Joker's in full control of the security gates.
I'll find a way out. Gordon, try and contact the warden.
Look at my cape, it's so flowy.
I'll be back.
Don't make promises you can't keep, bats. I'm in control of the asylum. You're not going anywhere I don't want you to. Understand?
Kingdom Under Fire was originally
I'll let you run.
console exclusive, not PC.
Always with the hero speed. Ooh, I'm getting bored of watching you. Why don't you just come find me?
It's interesting to me because usually it's the other way around with like strategy games. It's always on the PC first and then they port it to the console afterwards.
Of course it is.
That's cool. Commissioner Gordon. Police Commissioner James Gordon dedicated his career to cleaning up the corruption in the Gotham City Police Department. The goal he has come a long way towards accomplishing. He looks cool. I like his suit. He has been equally tough on crime, and in the pursuit of making Gotham City safe for all its citizens, Gordon has forged an uneasy alliance with Gotham's other top crime fighter, the mysterious vigilante known as Batman. First appearance in 1939, Detective Comics number 27. Experienced police officer, trained criminologist, proficient in hand-to-hand fighting, expert marksman. Why does he never do anything then? It's like, he could hold his own. He's an expert fighter and he's a sharpshooter, but dang if he ever gets involved with anything. It's a weird strategy hack and slash hybrid, Kingdom Under Fire. I don't know any other games that are similar. Isn't it like you play on an overworld map and like you have to move your forces like around the map, kind of like Risk? And then like when you meet another army, it like zooms into a different map that's like closer view when you guys fight or something like that? Or am I thinking of something completely different? Because it always reminded me of like a really realistic version of like Total War or something. Batman. When his parents were gunned down in front of him, young Bruce Wayne resolved to rid Gotham City of the criminal element that took their lives. He trained extensively to achieve mental and physical perfection. Just look at him. He's so perfect. In addition to mastering martial arts, detective techniques, and criminal psychology. So that's one thing that they don't really touch on Batman much in most movies and games, is like his detective side of it. That's why I like these games, is like the further you get into the games, the more of the detective work you do. And I think that's really cool to look further into that side of Batman, other than just being a guy who beats people up all the time. Dressing as a bat to prey on criminals' fears, Batman fights crime with the aid of specialized gadgets and vehicles operating out of a secret bat cave below Wayne Manor. Detective Comics number 27. So he was actually introduced in the exact same comic book that Commissioner Gordon was in, or introduced in, which makes me wonder what the Detective Comics number 1 through 26 were about. Like if Batman and Commissioner Gordon didn't exist until number 27, was it just like laying out the background of what Gotham is? Or did they just like come up with an idea where they're like, okay, this is really boring having a comic book about detectives, so maybe we just need to like add a bat guy in here and a dude who's named Commissioner Gordon. They'll be really close buddies forever. Matt says you control troops in real time in a third-person camera above the unit instead of a normal sky camera of the entire map. And if your main character's unit gets into combat, you can take control and hack and slash for faster kills. Not like StarCraft or anything. I don't know how Risk plays. It almost sounds like man, what were those games called? I can't think of them now. The Muso games, like Dynasty Warriors and stuff like that. It kind of sounds like it plays like that. Where you control, like, there's a bunch of troops on the map that you're playing on at the same time, but then you control, like, the general, who, like, he gives all the commands, and then the general has, like, special moves and stuff. I might check it out, because I know the second one's free, like I said. So I might have to take a look. An insanely homicidal supervillain, the Joker's white skin, green hair, and blood-red lips belie the chaotic nature underlying his cartoonish appearance. The self-styled clown prince of crime has no superpowers beyond a capacity for incredible violence and a skill at creating deadly mayhem. He frequently concocts elaborate schemes to entrap his arch-nemesis Batman. So that's what I'm saying. Like, how is he mentally not all there if he's able to be, like, insanely genius with his plans and concoctions that he comes up with? So, Batman and Commissioner Gordon were introduced in, like, 1936. Batman issue 1 didn't even happen until 1940, and that's where Joker came in. That's interesting. Like, I like the background of this stuff. Like, was I right? 1939. Okay, that makes more sense. So it's only like a year apart. Quincy Sharp has been running Arkham Asylum for the past 3 years and has dedicated his life to restoring to sanity the so-called supervillains that plague Gotham City. He is currently campaigning to become the next mayor of Gotham. To facilitate this campaign, he has instigated stringent new security and experimental research policies at Arkham. First appearance, Arkham Asylum. Well, what do you know? Alright, now we're done reading. Kicked everybody's butt. Now we can go. Teeth. I hate teeth. That's why I ripped all mine out as a small child. See? No teeth. Just part of the Batman lore. He's toothless. StarCraft used to be my jam, though. Like, I used to play StarCraft 2 with people all the time.
Death is sure to follow.
We had like a mod for StarCraft 2
All
where...
patients should take their medication at the prescribed times each and every day.
Goodness, you're loud.
Warning. Security breach.
Everything's so loud all of a sudden.
3. Warning. Security
The heck was
breach
that?
in level B2.
It just ran across the hallway.
Warning. Security breach in
We had
level
a
B8.
mod in StarCraft 2.
Warning. Security breach
Apparently
in level
there's a huge security breach happening everywhere.
Warning. Security breach in level B6.
My friends and I that I played StarCraft 2 with had a mod that anytime you got a ghost and you could launch a nuke, the nuke would have a big yellow smiley face on it right before it landed and exploded on you. I thought it was silly.
Security breach in level B2.
We get it. Is this going to go on for the whole game? Oh my.
In level B8. Warning. Security
Batman, over here.
Okay. I think they would like have a shortcut button where instead of listing all of the separate sections, they just say, hey, there's a security breach in the entire facility.
Joker happened. You're lucky to be alive.
He must have gone this way. Door's jammed. I'll try and get it open.
We need help.
Okay.
I repeat, we need backup in pacification. Can anyone hear this?
Can you hear me? I'm with Batman. Hello?
They got angry babies.
Where are they?
Back down
Pacification?
there. You need help?
No. I work better alone.
Oh god, not that. Not
Franklin,
Zaz.
can you hear me? If you can, help's on the way.
What are you gonna do? Just stand here? Wait, am I supposed to? Oh yeah, punch it. That'll fix it. That fixes everything. It's like, Franklin, if you can hear me, help is on the way. Somebody way better than me. Like, don't even waste your time asking me to come over.
Loud and clear. What's up?
Joker's escaped custody.
I'm just
He's
gonna
running
sit
free
here
in
and
Arkham.
punch stuff. See if I can fix it.
Is my dad still there?
Commissioner Gordon is safe. Joker's not far ahead. I'll stay in contact.
So they mix some stuff up in the lore of these games. Like, some of the comic book stuff is here, but then like Batman comics branch off into like tons of different comic series and different stories. So they like combine a lot of the coolest parts of different Batman comic stories. So the daughter of Gotham City's police commissioner James Gordon, Barbara Gordon, was forbidden by her overprotective father from joining the GCPD. Instead, she took on the identity of Batgirl and was a crime-fighting partner of Batman for years, but that all ended when the Joker shot her through the spine. So you can tell that this game gets a little dark. It actually gets way darker as the series goes on. The first game is not too bad. Paralyzed from the waist down and confined to a wheelchair, Barbara adopted the new identity of Oracle, and now aids the Dark Knight with her computer expertise, providing Batman with a constant stream of information in the field to aid his battle against crime. Detective Comics, January 1967. Cool. Wait, what? Like, Batman lore goes back so many years. 1967? 1940 is when the Joker was introduced? Goodness.
Thank God.
60
Zaz,
years?
You got Mike. He's strapped in the chair. Zaz has totally lost it.
Wait here.
You can't. He'll kill Mike if he sees anyone trying to get close.
He won't see me.
If he sees anyone trying to get close, guys.
I see anything that looks even a little
If he sees
bit
anybody
like
trying
a
to
bat,
get close,
and this
he'll
guard
kill him.
dies. Do you hear me?
Apparently the facial tracking animation wasn't on point just yet. Technology wasn't ready for it. You won't see me. I am the thing that goes bump in the night. I am Darkwing Duck. And he busts out his purple suit. I want a Darkwing Duck game.
Zaz has got my buddy. He's gonna fry him. Do something, please.
Keep him occupied. I need to get behind him.
They all sound very, very concerned. Victor Zaz, a true sociopath, Zaz grew up in a life of ease but nonetheless became a serial killer. Indiscriminate in his prey, body count is the only thing that matters to Zaz. He takes pleasure in arranging the corpses of his victims in lifelike poses before carving a mark for each of his victims into his own body. My God, Batman gets dark. He is saving a special spot for the Batman. And to think this is the type of stuff that was in comic books that kids get bought by their moms to read.
Got to get close enough to Zaz to strike.
Monk
He'll
ass,
see
yeah,
me
exactly.
coming on the ground, so I'll stay up high.
Like, Mom, can I get the new Batman comic? It has this cool new bad guy called Zaz in it. Sure, kid. Go ahead. He's like reading it while his mom's like sitting around at the hairdresser with all of her friends, sitting here going, "Oh man, he definitely carved that body. Awesome! Look at all the cool designs he tattooed into that body." Yeah, video games are the ones that corrupt. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Back in his cell.
Someone put this bastard back in his cell. Excuse me. Why is the camera angled in such a midsection position? Oh, go back to the other one. You're doing what for him? What?
In case you ain't figured it out, today is
Subbing.
Joker's big homecoming, and you're the guest of honor.
You have one chance to surrender, Quinn.
Tempting, perhaps, but no dice. Now the inmates are running the asylum.
I mean, it looks more like he's the sub in this situation, if you know what I'm saying.
But you get the idea. Bye-bye for now.
Batman, you picking this up?
Oracle, I'm here.
Arkham Asylum just vanished off the network.
He's in control of the security system. He's probably isolated it from the grid.
That's not all he's done. All police feeds are reporting he's placed bombs all over Gotham. Says he'll detonate them if anyone sets foot on Arkham Island. It's being suppressed at the moment, but the story will break any time now.
He's lying.
Didn't I punch you over
It's
here?
just a diversion to keep people away.
You were
How do you know?
arrested by Batman.
I know him.
It was quite impressive.
The room's locked down. I can't
Can
open
you
the
hear
gate.
me?
We're trapped in here.
You're going to
Try the.
Everybody's talking so much. I like that outfit better, honestly. An Arkham Asylum psychiatrist assigned to treat the Joker, Dr. Harleen Quinzel, instead became obsessively fixated on her patient, believing herself to be in love with him. She helped him escape confinement and took on her own criminal identity as Harley Quinn. Quinn is a violent and unpredictable felon whose only motivation beyond general mayhem is achieving the Joker's approval. Because of his cruel and mercurial nature, this in some ways makes her just another of his victims, albeit a very dangerous one. So she didn't even come into the scene until almost 2000? Wow. Seems like she's been around forever. But compared to Joker, she's like brand new.
Harley thinks she has me trapped in this chamber. She never was very bright.
That's not very nice. I have to ridicule them, Batman.
Hey, Batman found a way out. He just ripped the vent off the wall.
Everybody's like, wait a second, why didn't we just think of that?
I'm patching you into the guard radio
Seems
feed.
pretty obvious once it happens.
More Blackgate prisoners. By the boiler.
Who's that behind them? Oh my god, it's Joker. He's free! How do you break out?
God, not the Joker.
Sorry,
He's gonna tell us horrible jokes all
down
day.
like crazy. It's not good. I'll keep trying.
That was an easy one. Oh, we have to read some more. With an obsessive-compulsive need for attention, Edward Nygma is determined to be the most outlandish of Gotham City's criminals, concocting an elaborate series of clues and riddles around his crimes. Batman has proven a worthy opponent, capable of deducing the Riddler's plans, but Nygma is dedicated to creating a mystery the Dark Knight will not be able to solve in time. See, like, look, he came into the scene at 1948, so he was like an OG Batman enemy. Compulsive need for attention, genius, intellect. Like, are there any new Batman enemies? I guess Harvey, or not Harvey, Harley Quinn would be like considered a new one since she just came around in 2000. You're just standing there and watching them die? What is your problem?
Warning, decontamination.
You're sick. You should be one of the people in this asylum.
Joker toxin. Listen, the room is full of poison gas. Anyone caught in there is dead.
Are you gonna get in there and help them, Batman?
Why me? Why didn't you do anything? Why didn't you make any attempt at all to help them before I showed up? Like, you could have at least pretended to care, is all I'm saying.
They're all dying in there.
Yeah, no help to you. It's all gonna be on your hands, dude. Hope you're proud of yourself. I think I can still see people alive in the room. It's like, I don't think they're all dead yet. There's still some wiggling around.
Please help me.
Such a weird way to say that. I don't think everybody's dead yet, Batman. I still see some.
You're gonna be fine.
They're still
Stay
alive.
here.
What's with this dude? He's just like standing up there on top of the vent. Like, what's going on, Batman? I was just out for a run on top of the air vent.
Hold on a little longer, Steve. I can't. I'm gonna fall.
Sorry to tell you, Steve, you probably are. Just kidding, just kidding. Talk to guard while his buddy's sitting there hanging for dear life. It's like, let's just have a conversation, me and you. Catch me up on what's going on here.
Extraction system. Steve was trying to get to the control panel at the end of the room.
Why are you yelling? I'm literally 5 feet away from you. God, you guys are morons.
Can't believe he left me here. That son of a...
Rescue the Blackgate prisoner. You're rescued. Now nighty night. Well, that's quite the rescue, Batman.
There's the extractor control point.
He's dead.
A well-aimed batarang should power it up.
Batarang. Don't mind if I do. Oh yeah, so good. Batman has such dead aim with his batarang. It's like he practices or something.
Attention. Air purity is now at normal level.
Woohoo! I can dive down.
Attention. Decontamination room access is now
You guys don't have to stand on the vents anymore. It's okay.
Go, Batman! You
So-
rock!
Oh,
Joker doesn't stand a chance.
You just like to hang out on the vents? Oh, okay. No judgment. Hey, have a good day. Yeah, you're welcome. The heck? Just randomly chilling on the vents. I hate teeth. Wow. I actually did not save as many of them as I thought I did. There are quite a few dead ones.
Bill? Are you there? I saw what you did in there, Batman. You did good.
Thank you. Is that supposed to go the other way?
Is anyone out there? Can you hear me?
I think I was. I'll bet. And run into the wall because I was looking at chat. Wait, I hear teeth. I must hunt down all the teeth. I hate teeth. What happens if I hit one of these? Absolutely nothing. So I get, like, Joker's plan was to break in so he could break the other guys out and cause, like, mass mayhem. But how the hell did he get these in here? Like, why in the world would Arkham Asylum have vats and vats of canisters of this Joker toxin? Like, why? Is it like the dragon fire in Game of Thrones that they just kept it, like, up in the basement of the castle indefinitely just in case they ever needed it? And Commissioner Gordon was like, you know what, we might need this Joker toxin someday, you never know. This could never come back and bite us in the ass, I'll tell you that. Which way am I going? The big green arrow? Yes, the big green arrow. Wait, maybe there's secrets. Nope. Big green arrow. Big green arrow. That is one thing about these games, is they're very linear. Like, they're kind of open world. As you get further into the games, they get a lot more open. But they always tell you exactly where to go at any given time, which is nice, because I have a tendency to get lost in games.
There's no escape, Joker. I will find you. Oh, I'm counting on it. Just not yet.
That's a very strong foot.
He's a big one.
Jokers. Is that a friend of yours? Seems very nice. Okay, I get it. Double tap to dodge and evade. Silly game. Don't you know I've played this before? Oh! He's throwing dead bodies at me. What the heck? It's messed up, man. I did not move fast enough. Now run, now run, now run, now run, now run. Almost didn't run fast enough. Me Tarzan. Me Batman. Dropkick. Murphy. Now run, now run, now run, now run. Come on, man. Be an idiot and do the exact same thing a third time. I'm letting him run into me to make him think he has a chance. That's what it is. Excuse me, I thought this fight was over by now. Die, please. It was all fun and games, but now I'm actually low on health, and I'd like to survive. Ha ha ha, I can move faster than your dead body. Charge me, I dare you. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. First mini-boss of the game dies from a heart attack.
Well, that was unexpected, wasn't it? Oh well, note to self, need stronger test subjects. Seeing as how I'm feeling generous, I'll give you this one for free. Knock me off, I dare you. End this. Pull the plug. Stop me once and for all.
Batman thought about it for a second. He's like, I could kill him. Could kill him.
Oh, you're getting too predictable, Bats. Well, I'd love to stay and chat, but I have a party to organize. I've got guests flying in from all over Arkham. You'll see.
Batman and his moral obligations to keep people alive just doesn't add up, honestly. As many times as he's let all of these people live and they got out again and then caused more chaos and killed more people, if you really think about it, like, all of those deaths over years and years and years are on Batman's hands because he couldn't just kill him the first time. Ooh, upgrades. This is a throw. Allows Batman to perform an unblockable grab and throw after achieving a combo score of 8. Powers up the Batarang during combo so that it can be used to knock down thugs. Doubles the power of normal combat combo strikes when strikes are timed perfectly. I will never be able to time them perfectly. This is, like, necessary for these games. This is like one of the most used skills in this game. It's always the first one I go for. I'd like that Edward Nygma. Hey, he showed off. What an idiot. I was actually just about to make a joke about how I wanted that trophy, but he has outsmarted me with an electric fence, and then the electric fence disappeared. Hello, sir.
They came out of nowhere. I dragged Jerry in here, powered up the gate. Must have passed out.
Joker went through that door.
You sound constipated. What did you eat, son?
We call it extreme isolation. Only way in is via the transport system.
Open it.
Not a problem. I'll just need to call another cell.
You really need some fiber in your diet, man. Get some salad every once in a while. Drop the tacos.
What's wrong here? The main security loop is locked.
Having a little trouble up there?
Joker.
You're expecting maybe Two-Face?
There's no escape, Joker.
Silly bat! I don't want to escape. I'm having way too much fun. I even have you here to give a smile on my face.
Not for long.
Really? We'll see. Ta-ta!
So Mark Hamill plays the Joker in this game, which was Luke Skywalker in the Star Wars movies.
I've arranged a little insurance. Gordon is on his way to Harley as we speak.
Officer Bowles.
You're mine.
If I see you trying to follow me, he dies. Harley's looking forward
Which one?
to it.
Bowles? So I really don't care. Like,
The internet.
you can kill him. It's cool.
The transport system is down. Best I can do is open the door you came in. Sorry.
I should go back to the holding cells. Bowles wasn't too smart. He'll have left a trail.
Okay. In case you couldn't find your way back one turn away from where you are right now.
Batman, what's happening?
Joker's escaped. He sealed himself off. He's got your father.
Dad.
He's got
Don't
your
worry,
father.
I'm getting him back.
Okay, I know, but...
Oracle, I'm getting him back. Joker will not win. I won't let him. I'm starting where he was taken. A guard named Frank Bowles attacked him. If I find Frank, I'll find your father.
Chasing me.
Bruce,
Oracle,
hurry,
the
please.
teeth are chasing me. Frank Bowles. Frank has been working at Arkham for 8 years. He has twice been suspended for drinking on the job and regularly holds poker evenings in the guard rooms. Frank is desperate to be top dog at Arkham. He fails to recognize that he is considered untrustworthy and generally disliked. First appearance, Arkham Asylum. He's brand new on the chopping block, baby. He has such a backstory, though, for being brand new. How do they know he's worked here for 8 years if he's brand new?
I bet you're wondering how I did it. Was it a clue the rain missed?
It's impossible. I'm a great detective. I don't miss anything. What's in here?
Oh, me and Frankie go way back. I got him out of a spot of bother a few years ago. So when I need security codes or an old man to be clubbed to the ground, I know just the man to ask.
Cobblepot. There was a Gotham TV show on for a few years. It might even still be on. I just stopped watching it after like the third episode, after like the third season. But it was actually pretty good. Like the main recurring bad guy in the show was actually Oswald Cobblepot, who's the Penguin, which I thought was an interesting choice because usually that's like the last enemy anybody uses for a Batman series of any kind. Right on the Achilles tendon. That guy's out for life. He's gonna need surgery for that one. I really like the actor who played Cobblepot in the Gotham TV show, but then I never saw him act in anything else.
Oracle, I'm at the holding cells. I'm setting up a crime scene.
So what's the plan? Isolate something
You're
in that
creating a
room.
crime scene? Batman?
Exactly.
You're supposed to be a good guy. What are you doing?
Bowles dropped his flask. Sloppy. Let's see what the forensic scanner
Sloppy
picks up.
son of a gun.
I can follow traces of alcohol from Frank's bourbon in the atmosphere.
His burps.
I've got a trail.
Track his
Great.
burps.
You follow it. I'm grabbing every reference to Arkham I can find. Maybe useful later.
Where's the burp? There's a burp. There's a burp. Man, this guy burped a lot. He's just sitting here burping the whole way. The heck? This guy's got a problem. Got indigestion. I like how it says alcohol 42%, whiskey 99.9%. This guy is wasted. On the job, of all things. Not good, Bulls. Not good. The red phone. Hello?
Hello? What's happening there? I'm trying to contact Steve. Is he there?
Hold 1 second. I'll see if I can find him.
Thank you.
The heck?
I'm sorry. I've looked everywhere, but I can only find his head.
Oh my god!
I'll get back to you when I find the rest of them.
Joker! You're so horrible. He's like a really dark, sinister version of Joker in this game. I actually forgot all of this dialogue ever happened.
Stupid, unreliable. How did Joker get...
Be quiet.
What's going on?
Batman's just like, shut up. Your questions are no good here.
B-Man. Mr. J doesn't want you following us just yet.
The camera is just always at just the right angle to not look at her face as the primary vantage point, if you get what I'm saying. It's almost as if it was on purpose.
What the hell happened?
How did you like that, B-Man? No way you're following us now. You're trapped down there till me and Mr. J are ready for you.
Why is there just a chair conveniently located right here?
Gordon was taken up to the surface in the elevator. If I want to follow them, I'll need to do this the old-fashioned
I literally just walk around and do his rounds with a chair with him. He just drags it through the hallway with him as he's doing his rounds.
I take it this is Joker's doing.
Who else?
I told them he's a monster. They should fry him.
Calm down. I'll stop it.
Calm down. We don't want to kill him. That would be insane. What are you talking about? Kill him? And what would I do? I'd be out of a job. He's 99% of the work I do. I get it. Use my grappling hook, right? Yeah, I'm so smart. I am the smartest Batman ever. Oops. No, I'm not. Thought I was onto something. Doesn't look like it. Oh, wait. Shimmy, shimmy. Do the Batman shimmy. Gotta be music that goes to it.
Hey, Babs! I know you can hear me. I got a little something for you to listen to. Harley and Frank are really out of the building with the old man. How are they going to tackle those guards? Let's have a listen, shall we?
Hey, Frank, where you been? Joker's got more men on the way. They're coming around the front of the asylum. Gotta stop them getting in, quick! Get over there! Damn, come on, everyone, cover the main entrance!
How many
Bam! Wham!
Hang on, how the hell do you know what's
Zap!
Bulls! Frank, what are you doing?
Welcome to the stream, Snowball. Thanks for stopping in. Oh, I thought we were listening to these guys, but apparently not, because none of them are dying.
Quinn! It's clear! Get your ass in here!
You can't say ass.
Work, Frankie. Girls fall for someone like you.
Stop running with the highest help, Harley.
Sounded a little excited there.
You know I only have eyes for you.
Did you hear that, Bats? Sounds like Frankie's working out just fine. Another valuable employee for the
Is there a secret over here? Like, I never really realized how quickly this game escalated. Like, we've only been playing for less than an hour, and like they're already killing people and like trying to break out of here. What is up with this area? It's like, what was the point of being able to get in here? Oh, it's a secret.
Warning. Multiple security breaches on level.
I can't do anything with that right now. Please don't start that again. Earlier, the intercom was just, oh god, going over like different sections of the prison that had a security breach. What have I missed? What's going on? So essentially, the game started with me bringing Joker into Arkham Asylum because there was a fire that happened at Blackgate Prison. Where am I going? Oh, shimmy again. And Batman escorted the Joker into Arkham Asylum and walked him through security and everything else to his cell. And the whole way there, he was telling the commissioner how it seemed too easy and Joker seemed to just give up without much of a fight. And then all of a sudden, all hell broke loose and the Joker broke out, and he's been breaking out other inmates of the asylum since. And so far, we haven't really seen anybody other than just like little henchmen, like little nobodies. But he says he has a plan for us. So, we'll see.
Multiple security breaches on level A.
I get it, okay? Gosh. Maybe I don't care about the security breaches, huh? I'm Batman. I don't work at the penitentiary. Okay? Like, there are people here who are hired to handle that kind of stuff. I'm like here for the high priority targets.
Warning. Arkham intensive treatment is at code red alpha.
Shush. I'm about to ask my gadget maker if he can like isolate my radio chatter to just my stuff that I care about. A Lucius Fox. So a bunch of crazies running around. Got it. Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much. I mean, that's one of the conversations I had with chat earlier is, are they really crazy or are they just evil? Amadeus.
I am the spirit of Amadeus Arkham.
Amadeus.
Through my actions, I have saved this cursed city, though my own curse is to forever remain in the shadows. My story is carved into the very soul of Arkham, and will...
It just shut off. It's like, oh, you walked out of the room. It's done. Batman is running around in a onesie, so you could make the argument he's crazy too. I don't think any of them are crazy.
He's here!
I think they're all just misunderstood. I mean, how would you react if you saw your mom and dad get murdered in front of you in the alleyway of a movie theater? I don't know why it has to be specifically in the alleyway of a movie theater, but it does. Yeah, their smack talk is really good. Stay still while I smack your face into the ground. Oh, you got me! I'm so scared.
Batman, how's it going?
Teeth! I hear teeth!
Not yet, but I'm getting close. Harley Quinn tried to slow me down, dropped an elevator on me.
Did it work?
Show me your cleavage.
Of course not. I'll get back to you when I reach the end of the trail.
Did it work? The cleavage, yeah, the cleavage actually got me. Yeah, for a split second, I was kind of stunned. Batman is running around in a onesie, a good old Batman onesie. It's not a onesie, look. It's a top and a bottom, and he has his underwear on the inside out. What's so crazy about that? Find it interesting that Batman is anti-gun, but he seems to beat people up in ways that almost certainly results in a more pain. No, they never die. Look, okay, we're gonna go over this real quick. Stop. Okay, that guy was dead before I came here. See, he was a good guy. They killed him. Almost proved me wrong right off the bat. See, unconscious, 30 beats per minute. He's fine. He's fine. Okay, that guy's a good guy. They killed him, and he's fine. See, Batman doesn't kill people. See, he doesn't. He refuses to. That's his MO. That's his moral quandary. Is, can you ultimately stop evil forever if you can never kill them?
Please.
The answer is clearly no, because they keep getting out and they keep killing people.
I don't have to.
Batman doesn't kill people. His punches do. No, Batman doesn't kill people.
No one gets past. Anything moves, shoot it.
Oracle.
Oh, I shouldn't have
might
done
have taken control of the cell block transfer corridor.
That's not good. I patched it to a guard radio. It sounds like Joker's crew have got their hands on
Camera?
weapons.
Thank you.
I know. I'll calibrate the Cowl's vision mode to isolate armed henchmen.
I should have waited. Should have waited for him to
direct
calibrate
approach
his
is
Cowl's
suicide.
vision mode.
I need to be smart. Find a different way past them.
I think they already know where I am now, though. Because they kind of already shot me like 3 times in the face. Watch my back. Back just got shot twice. He's so dead. I mean, unconscious. Unconscious. He's so unconscious. No kill around here. That actually becomes a huge story point of these games. Because how many times do you let somebody like Joker just keep breaking out and causing havoc and mayhem and killing people before you finally say enough is enough? Just end them. And that's what one of the guards was saying earlier. He was like, why don't we just give him, you know, why don't we just gas him? And Batman was like, shut your mouth. We don't do that around here.
Good. Our friendly neighborhood rodent is on his way. You need to set a trap. He must not.
I'm not a rat man, I'm a Batman.
Do you understand me?
Yes, boss. The bat is as good as dead.
I hope you keep
Peekaboo.
your promises, boy. I'd hate to have to go and punish your family.
He's just still talking to him.
You a lesson.
There must be a lag.
They won't be laughing. Oh, look who it is. Are your pointy ears burning? I suppose I'd better warn my boys you're on the way.
Die. Oh, I didn't even know that happened. Die. I don't want to look at your ugly face anymore. Get off my computer screens. Vents. Why does every game I play have to have vents?
Quick update on what's new in the asylum. Attention, we have an escaped patient. Dresses like a bat. Oh, what an idiot.
Joker's so mean in this game.
And dangerous. Stop him before he gets someone hurt.
He's hurting my feelings.
For his own good.
Yeah, disappear into the night. They never saw me coming.
Whoever kills the Batman wins the grand prize. On
So there's 2 of them.
Harley, I paid to tell her.
I love this. You ready? You ready? Ready for this?
Prize for her.
Hey, get off me!
My favorite move in the whole game. You know anyone in real life who has ever traveled through a ventilation system for any reason? Yeah. Anybody who's actually a hero every day of the year. Like Tom Cruise. You know.
I'll give you punks something to be scared about.
There's tons of them. Hey, how'd you see me?
Stupid boiler scared the crap out of me.
Oh, you're shooting the boiler. The boiler.
What? What's going on?
Who's the other one that goes through vents a lot besides Tom Cruise? I don't know why I can't think of the actor's name right now. Die Hard? Die Hard 2? Die Hard 3? Die Hard Forever? Die Harder? Bruce Willis. Yeah. That one. He goes through vents.
Spread out.
He dies hard a lot, too.
He could be anywhere. Then keep your eyes open.
Those are pretty much the only 2 I can think of off the top of my head. I believe I said in real life. Excuse me, have you never seen a Bruce Willis movie in real life? There's plenty of them to watch. Chat getting all sassy about Bruce Willis not being real life. Put that on me. The whole life will be a lie. So now, we gotta strategize. Figure out a way to kill these guys without letting any of them notice I'm here. And they keep moving, and it's kind of irritating. Stay still. Dang it, he moved. Stay still. Go look over here. Did you hear that? You did not hear that. Don't bunch up. Come on, separate. How are you gonna find a Batman if we're all standing in one spot? Come look for me. Walk under. Walk under. Just a few more steps. Just a few more steppies. You got it. Come on. Come on. Got him. It was worth the wait. Now they'll come looking. So we gotta get out of the way. And you're next, buddy.
I'll cut you down after I kill the bat.
Good luck. So how do we...
Shut up and keep looking. Leave him there. We've got bigger problems. Find the bat.
I'm not over here. Oh wait, maybe I should tell them I am over here so they walk over here. I'm over here. Why do you guys have to be right next to each other? Are you like best friends? Come on, split up. Spread out. That's what they always say in these situations. Hey, best course of action. We should split up. You look that way, I look this way. Okay. Not, hey, you should hold my hand and never leave my side. Okay. No, you go first. No, you. No, you. Oh, after you. Oh, no, please, I insist. After you. Okay, but I'm gonna be right back here, okay? Okay, I'll watch you. Okay. Guys, get a room. Good lord. Just go. Just do something. Whoa, I actually thought we were talking. We were listening to the real conversation there for a second.
What are you doing? Ah! Man down, man down.
You're about to be down too, boy. All right, you're dead. I'm sick of waiting.
Stupid spoiler.
Oh, he gave him an elbow drop to the back of the head. Batman is a rough and tumble kind of guy.
You win again, Bat. I'll savor it. I'll get you next time.
He won't. Upgrade. Don't mind if I do. Upgrade the standard battering power, increasing the time an assailant stays down. Allows 2 targets to be taken out simultaneously. Nah, I don't really use the batarangs much in this game. Other than to kill the teeth. I hate teeth. Remote control batarang. Worthless. Stronger combo punches. Batarang, blah. Throw. Let's do. Greater protection from attack. That seems like it will be decent. You look so hardcore. That would never kill anyone. What, the elbow to the head? Of course not. Your skull is very strong. Like the strongest bone in your body. You could take at least 5 elbows to the head. Might give him a concussion. But we're not talking about concussions. Batman don't care if you got a concussion. If anything, he kind of secretly hopes you get one. That's why he always goes straight for the head. This way. Teeth, I hate teeth. Teeth killed my mother and my father.
Joker must have figured out how I was tracking Gordon. Officer Bowles' trail stops here.
Good. He was scum. Joker knew I couldn't do it, so he did it for me. Thanks, Joker. Me and you are secretly pals to the end, forever. Nobody else knows. They're all dumb to it. No wonder I've never killed you. Don't they realize? We've secretly been friends this whole time.
Yes, it is I, Edward Nigma, the Riddler. And more importantly, your intellectual superior.
Just fair warning, this guy's incredibly annoying throughout all 3 games.
Your primitive communications. My goal is simple. You complete a series of amusingly taxing challenges and, well, you'll see. Ready for your first one? Good. But be careful. Don't cut yourself on this sharply observed portrait.
Wow. Couldn't have been more obvious if you tried.
So you did it! Well done! I would have expected a child to work that one out, let alone the world's greatest detective.
Okay. Wait, does this plot of the game mirror the plot of the Lego Batman movie? I can't tell you if that's the case, because I was so bored of the Lego Batman movie, I just stopped paying attention like 20 minutes in. It was like one of the most highly disappointing moments of my life is when I watched Lego Batman and just did not like it at all. I wanted to like it so badly. I think I was more excited to see it than my kids were. And I watched it and I was like, this movie's really boring. Dead end. Okay. Apparently this is a dead end. Hello, William North.
It was a massacre. Bowles came walking in telling everyone to cover the front entrance. Said something about Joker's army coming through the main gate.
He's got
Two
age
of my
spots on
guys
his head?
moved to the exit, and Frank shot him dead. They never stood a chance.
How old do they hire people in this place?
Thought he was. Then I saw Harley Quinn. She was surrounded by Black Gate prisoners.
I'm sure you
They were
did
just
see
killing
Harley Quinn.
everyone in the room. I had no choice. I got in here, locked the door. I could see it on the security.
All I remember about the movie was that the Joker just wanted Batman to hate him. I thought that was a terrible
Bowles
premise
is
for a
dead.
kid's film. Yeah, that
Carried
does
on
sound like a
without
horrible
him.
premise.
Must have outlived his usefulness.
Good. He was scum.
And Batman refused to hate him. I will kill you with kindness, Joker.
I'm
Well,
sorry,
not kill
buddy.
you. I'll incapacitate you with kindness. I'll give you a concussion of kindness. Exactly, yeah. I'll be so kind to you for so hard and so long. Well, this is going a different direction. I take it back.
Jack Ryder is live from the Gotham Bay area with some breaking news.
This is Jack Ryder with breaking news in the Gotham Bay. We are getting reports of
I might just accidentally give you a concussion.
2 minutes ago, Joker
Chad says
broadcast
keep
to all
talking, but
news channels this chilling
I don't have time to listen to news broadcasts. I got people to save. I got a Joker to stop. Like, if you've watched, like, I've watched the Batman movies, which some I regret watching. I haven't watched any Ben Affleck ones because I just straight up refuse to. But that's my own personal preference, getting in the way of that. But, like, if you watch some of the Batman cartoons back in the day, and, like, some of the comic book series, if you read those, like, there's always been, like, this underlying tone between Batman and Joker that, like, Joker secretly wants Batman to, like, not necessarily like him, but, like, Joker secretly, like, feels like there's a camaraderie between the two of them, and sometimes it's not that secret. Sometimes it's very obvious that he feels that way, and sometimes Batman actually reciprocates it in some of the comics and the cartoons too, which is a little weird, because you're like, they are actually kind of like, I don't know how to describe it. They're yin and yang. Like, they realize that without each other, either one of them would be nothing. There's like a mutual respect there, which is weird because he's like a maniac, homicidal maniac, supposedly. And Batman's like a non-homicidal maniac, specifically non-homicidal. It is kind of twisted, yeah, it's always been a little twisted.
What?
What? Oh my god.
The tunnel's locked
Batman,
down.
it's
No
you.
one in or out. It's cool.
It's not cool. Joker's unpredictable. Stay alert.
Yeah? You think he'll come this way?
Some of the animated movies, like movies have like some of the weirdest storylines where they're like mutually respective of each other, and like at the end, like even though Batman defeats Joker, they like actually like share like little back and forth moments before Joker goes into prison. I'm like, this is really weird.
Joker's in control of the island. He's responsible for sending you over here.
How did he get out? I mean, you're here and...
An Arkham guard named Frank Bowles betrayed you all. He broke out Joker, who killed him when he was no longer needed.
Some loyalty. Do you need any help?
No. You and your men are safer here. I'll find you if I need anything.
Chat, Batman does respect the mental sparring. That's why he puts up with the Riddler's bullcrap all the time. Don't think I go this way.
If anyone can hear me, send back up to the mansion ground.
So the Joker's free again.
Ever feel Rel is here? Whoosh. Yeah, we got some sound effects now.
So the nutcases are running wild.
They're beeping sound effects? No, just pam, pow, smack, sploosh, splash. Because that's my new move, the water splash. Welcome, Rallister and Prydeck. Thanks for joining the stream. I'm okay with that. I'm going to mod my Batman game to give Batman different Pokemon powers. Water splash, tail whip.
Disable the
Batmobile's just wiggles his butt.
System.
Wiggle,
I
wiggle,
saw
wiggle.
the alert. What's wrong? Where are you?
I'm outside the Arkham Mansion. Harley Quinn probably triggered the alarm.
We're waiting for these sounds
if she
all
still
day.
got Gordon with her, he could get hurt.
Okay, done. The Batmobile is still parked up outside the intensive treatment building in Arkham North. I've sent you the schematics for the entire island. I've marked key locations like your car.
Thanks, Oracle.
So, like, I'm pretty sure it's unrelated that my eye is itching and hurting right now. But, like, during work today, I work with fiber optic cable, and the fiber optic cable's like rubber, and when you peel it apart, like, it's pretty rigid. It has fiberglass rods in it to keep it, like, straight and from just snapping really easy. And, like, I had a bunch of that broke up and, like, trash in my hands, and I went to go open my truck. And when I went to go open my truck, like, a piece of that fiberglass covered in rubber just went bam and smacked me right in my open eyeball. And, like, for 2 minutes straight, I was by my truck with my eye closed, like, sitting there going, I really hope I didn't scratch the surface of my eyeball, because I've known people who have done that, and it's always horrible. And just now, my eye started hurting real bad out of nowhere. I'm not entirely sure if that's related or not. And that's my story about me hurting my eyeball. I hope you guys liked it. Ooh, I wasn't paying attention. No, get down. There are definitely armed men over there shooting at us. I just wanted to verify that with you. Is that what you see as well?
Jackson.
Stay with your colleague. I'm ending this.
My poor eyeball, exactly. Ow, ow. Oh. I'm gonna milk it. Ah, my eyeball. Ah. Wait a second. How the heck am I supposed to do this? This guy's gonna shoot me as soon as he sees me. I'm confused. Does Batman ever kill anyone? We were just discussing this, Rael. No, he does not ever kill anyone, unless it's apparently the really bad Batman movies with Ben Affleck in it, from what I've heard. And I respect him for that. He has his moral guidelines. So is he even a hero? Do you have to be a hero to kill people? Or do you have to... Let me step back and try that again. Do you have to kill people to be a hero? Because I would argue you definitely don't have to be a hero to kill people. I think that's very clear, and I think we can all agree on that. Pretty sure a Batman kick to the head would kill me. Superman used to kill all kinds of people. Well, Superman needed to be stopped, and that's why Batman vs. Superman. Because he wasn't gonna VS him. But then Superman started killing people, and Batman was, whoa, 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 we gotta VS this guy. We gotta VS this guy big time. He needs to be VS'd. Whap! Bam! Kill him! I mean, don't kill him. Just incapacitate him and hit him in the head real hard with a piece of metal. That certainly won't kill anybody. See, none of this would kill anybody. Like, a steel pipe to the head? No. Like, the worst thing that's gonna happen is maybe a cracked skull. Like, you know, you won't come home to your mom and dad for a couple days, or your wife and kids, you know? You'll be in the hospital for a while. It's no big deal. I mean, hospital versus
There's a supply
death.
of explosive gel in the trunk of the Batmobile.
I may need it.
There's a lot of BS to that VS. That storyline ruined me. Well, to be fair, I haven't actually seen the movie, so I have no idea what the heck what actually happens. Like I said, I refuse to watch any Ben Affleck acted Batman movie. I gotta tell you, the new Batman, not looking much
Harley
better in
trashed
my
the
opinion.
car.
Probably
Looks like there was a
worse,
scuffle.
actually.
We need to search the area around the Batmobile. There could be a clue as to where she took Gordon.
That cracked skull is pretty bad for a couple days or ever. So Batman just brings his enemies close to death and then lets nature run its course. No, not necessarily. I mean, that Officer Bowles guy got killed, but that was by Joker. And just because I didn't stop it doesn't mean I was complicit with it.
Paging
Okay?
Dr. Howard, Dr. Fine Dr. Howard.
Excuse me?
Strange. This is Gordon's pipe.
Ben Affleck should
Barbara gave it to
retire,
him.
so you were an accessory to
There's no way
murder?
he'd leave it.
I wasn't there when it happened. I just did not rush to stop it. See? There's a difference.
Wild country. Gordon's favorite
I was like,
tobacco. Gordon's smarter than he
I
looks.
can't run any
But the
faster
trails
for
follow.
some reason. No,
Oracle,
what's
I
going
found a
on?
pipe. It has your
The
father's
stupid
initials
cape,
carved on it.
it's getting
It
in
was
my
a birthday
way.
gift I gave him last year. There's no way he'd leave it.
Bubby, were you a
Exactly.
lawyer in a
He's left me a
previous
trail
life?
to follow. He's alive,
All the
Barbara.
excuses. He's alive, Barbara. My God. He's alive. He's done it. He's lived.
The security doors are locked. I'm going to have to find another way around to get back on
This
Gordon's
dude had a
trail.
lot of tobacco in his pipe. Like, he must smoke like a chimney.
The wall ahead is weak enough for my explosive gel to blow through and
Oh
open
yes,
up a
the
new path.
explosive gel that I never had until just now. I understand. He's got so many gadgets. I don't like that vision. It looks weird. Except I have to use it to follow his tobacco. Back on the trail of the tobacco. Feels like really weird music for a Batman game all of a sudden. Had like little guitar riff playing in the background. I get it. No! Don't open the door, you'll see me. You're never supposed to see me. I'm hideous. That's why I wear this mask. I'm ugly, don't
Good
look!
evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm getting some troubling reports of a bat infestation in Joker Asylum.
That is
Let
not
me
good.
remind everyone,
Seriously,
it
their
their
guano
fate
is
to
actually...
exterminate this vermin. We
It's
can't
poisonous.
have it make
It's
its way
poisonous.
back.
Can't breathe it. You guys should really take care of that bat problem is what I'm saying. Like, I'll even help you. Like, that's just, it's no good. These guys are completely oblivious. Hi, how are you? You just boarding up this entrance here, huh? Just boarding it on up? Just hammering a nail? Hammering a nail? Huh? See, I don't even have to do the sound effects. The game does them for me. It's like whack, crack, split. That was the sound of the skull after I hit it with a big metal rod. Split. It actually says split. I'm a visitor. This makes sense. See, visitor room. I'm right where I'm supposed to be. I don't work here. We've already established that. I am not responsible for anything that happens in the confines of this building.
Come in.
It's not my job.
Sit down. Take off your mask. So, Bats, I was thinking, you really could use a friend in here. Someone to talk to, share secrets with. Shall we start with the big one? Who is that behind the mask? Why do you feel the need to go out into the world and fight people like
Hey guys, Monty was here.
Do you really think you can win? We'll see.
Why would the visitor center of Arkham Asylum have this? Like, this is a really weird aesthetic choice. It's like in here is our little life-scale model of Joker with a TV head, guys. We thought it was really cute. We're really proud of this one. Why am I in first person view? I didn't even know that was a thing. What did I do? What is happening? I don't think I was even supposed to come in here. Let me out! I'm freaking out. The game changed. Gotta love onomatopoeia. Ooh, I do love that too. He's like Max Headroom. I don't know who that is. Someone who has a lot of headroom. Locate Gordon by tracking his discard. Oh, that's right. I completely forgot what we were doing. Tobacco, 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 tobacco. I'm up, Batman. Use that upper body strength. Laura gave it to you for a reason. I just want to verify with you. Are there like 5 or 6 armed guys down
Batman,
there?
what's going on? The crazies are moving towards the medical
They're
facility.
not all crazy.
What's
Come on,
Joker
guys.
doing?
Give them a chance. They're
He's
just
trying
bad.
to take over the island piece by piece. It looks like medical is his next target. Has anyone
If
got out
Joker's
of the
crazy
building?
for wearing an
I saw a
outfit
doctor
and
trying to
makeup,
get out.
I'm equally as
He was
crazy.
torn apart. Throw it in the water. He never stood a chance.
You wait here. I'll be back.
So,
Good
like,
evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm getting some troubling reports.
what if they're
of a
saying and
bad
we're the crazy
infestation in
ones?
Joker Asylum.
What if the friends we
Let me
made along the
remind
way were the
everyone
crazy
that
ones
it
the
is
whole
their
time?
civic duty to exterminate this vermin. We can't have it making its way back to the mainland.
England? The motherland? Oh wow, there were a lot more than 5 or 6. So like, let me get this straight. So the dude tells me that he witnessed a person get ripped apart, torn to shreds, and tossed into the ocean. And Batman's reaction is, I'm gonna go bop some guys on the top of the skull real bad. You watch. They're gonna get such a bopping. I'll bop them up real good.
Anyone seen the big bad bat? I warn you, he may look like an idiot and talk like an idiot, but don't let that fool you. He really is an idiot.
Hey, what the heck, man? I don't sit here and walk around telling you you're an idiot all the time, Joker. Come on. I thought we were buddies. I thought we were secretly in this together.
He's here!
Wow, you guys suck. I have officially knocked all of you out at least once without either one of you hitting me a single time. Oh, he almost hit. You guys are not good at what you do, okay? You should really consider a different choice of career. Oh, now you have to kill him. He called me stupid. I have no choice. Oh, I have my wrong tool out. Let me whip out this tool instead.
Joker here. Remember, I'm watching all of you.
I hate teeth, by the way.
Wherever you are, even you.
It's part of Batman's lore in this game. He's haunted by teeth. He hates them. Doesn't have any. Look, he has no teeth. Look, you can tell. He's got like that old lady gummy look to him. He has no teeth. He ripped them all out as a kid. Hates them. It's Batman's secret goal all along. To make Joker not think he's an idiot.
Hey, scram, bats! This is my me.
Boing.
Where's
Just
Gordon?
kidding, just kidding.
Wouldn't you like
You wanted sound effects.
Shut up!
Ah, you crazy bitch. Harley! What's he doing here? It's too early.
Got her.
Puddin', don't be angry with me. Mwah!
Goo.
You little minx. I can never stay mad at you.
Sorry, B-Man. You'll have to find another way.
It's a very intimate moment for me to just be watching. Batman, you're a
This way's
creep,
blocked.
dude.
Better search outside for another way.
You're
in.
right. This way is indeed blocked. I thought maybe I could just walk through the electric fence. Turns out, no. No, you cannot do that. Find an alternate route, otherwise known as go up. Batman's secret is always verticality. Dodge, dodge and dive. Verticality, is that a real word? It is now because Batman does it. So whatever Batman does has to be a real word. That's how badass he is. He acts real words into existence. Like that door opening there, that was called a cloak opener. He opens the door and then the cloak slowly trails in behind him. It's a cloak opener. All one word.
Search every inch of the medical building. I mean it. Search every room, every office, and every trash can.
Batman, you didn't need to be that dramatic.
If a doctor tries to run and gets out of the building, then you won't. I'll just flood the rooms with happy gas and leave you to die. No, I may do that anyway. Sounds fun.
I mean, happy gas, like, would they really die, though? Like, or would they just sit there and laugh forever? Can you OD on happy gas? That's a question I don't know the answer to. Which way is the right way? Oh, I don't want to go that way. I always like to check all the different ways. Cloak physics in this game are intense. Just wait. Like, the 3 Batman games span a time of, like, over 10 years. So, like, the way that the games and the graphics and everything improve throughout the series, like, by the time you play the last one, everything looks amazing. I was actually kind of disappointed going back to this one after having not played it since it came out, and I was like, I didn't remember the graphics were so bad in this game. Compared to the other ones. Like, it still looks decent, but compared to the other games, this does not look good. I'll just flat out say that.
Move it.
Okay, I hear you. I'm going.
Why do they always have to be rude, dude?
I've got
I guess that was the more important question. I'm sitting here like, why is he so rude? Batman's like, why does he need the doctors? Oh, yeah, we should probably figure that out first. Then we can figure out why he's so rude. All I can think about is that poor woman stuck in space from yesterday. She made her choice. No one told her she had to go look into a strange ship that came flying through a frickin' black space portal. But we're going in after her. We'll save her. That's what Jack does. Jack is always there to save her. Excuse me? What are you beeping at me for? Stop laughing at me! Had enough of you. You're all always laughing at me. I can't take it anymore. I can think, wow, when is the next VR space session? That's a good question. Honestly, ooh, they heard it. They heard it. I made too much noise. They all heard everything. Yes, no, I tossed and turned all night. When is the next singing session? Is that what you mean? So, 2 things about both of those. We're about halfway through Lone Echo, from what I remember. So we'll probably do that next week on a Monday or a Wednesday again and finish it up. And then we do have like an hour or 2 of Destiny 2 to finish. And then that would be a short enough time that after Destiny 2 we could do some singing too. Singing ought to definitely boost his mood product. Wednesday is great. My mood's fine. Batman's mood is brooding. He's not happy. He's sick of people making fun of him. That little toy teeth that were just rattling on the floor, there was no reason for them to laugh at him. That's all I'm saying. Like, the guy has a hard time without little toy teeth laughing at him all the time. I'm dead. I'm dead. Please stop shooting me. I don't want to be dead. Wednesday's great, just saying. Oh, is it now? For the VR game? Batman is going to rub off on you if you aren't careful. Batman had his parents killed in front of him. Of course, he's a little pissed off. That's not even the part he's pissed off about. See, the tights were actually made 2 sizes too small. He's kind of like a really weird version of the Grinch in a way. Like, instead of his heart being 2 sizes too small, his leotard is 2 sizes too small. Which, honestly, in the grand scheme of things, really puts you in a lot worse mood than your heart being too small. Oh, the tights, no one told me. Wednesday is the best night because Nate doesn't own us that day. Are you guys indentured servants? See, I never know what nights Nate streams at. I didn't know if he had like a regular schedule yet, or if he just kind of streams when his heart feels like streaming. Do you think the tights cut off circulation? I think they cut off his desire to be a man, and now I'll leave it at that. Because you never see Batman has love interests, but you never see him do anything about it. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Who is... Oh, she's crying. I thought that was like a really creepy, warped version of laughing. I was like, that is unsettling. Probably you wouldn't know as a woman, but if you get too tight around that area, life isn't worth living. Bubby, you should wear tights to increase a sense of immersion. How do you know I'm not? I mean, it's just my Thursday casual. You guys, like, the same problem I had in the first room. You guys like to bunch up together and be like little best friends. BFFs.
Do you hear me?
What do they want from us?
This guy up here is like, I'm gonna go upstairs, okay, Tom? And Tom's like, I'll watch you, bud. I'll make sure you don't trip, okay? Okay. Hey, you look real good walking up those stairs, bud. Oh, thanks, Tom. I've been working out on the glutes. Oh, yeah, I can definitely tell, dude. I can definitely tell. It's paying off, bro. Oh, thanks. You gonna join me at the gym later? Oh, you know it. You know it. Let's go. Bad news. Tom's not making it to the gym today. Ah, stop shooting me! I thought it was supposed to be like the thing that bumps in the night, not the thing that gets seen every 5 seconds. Okay, you're dead. I'm sick of looking at your face. Oh, right in time. He was cocking that thing to blast my face off. I mean, I didn't think explaining peen problems was my role with you, Pry. That is the only reason she keeps you around. The only reason. And it finally paid off. She's been waiting the whole time. You've never once explained it to her. And then tonight you're like, this is the time. The time is now. Why a ladder, though? Like, I can just grapple up.
Where'd it go?
Where'd it go? Excuse me. I have a gender identity. It's not it, sir. Kill him, kill him, kill him. Oh, he's cowering. Explaining all things is your role. Now our friendship must evolve and find a new meaning. it's lived out its usefulness. It needs to find a new one.
You're safe now.
And just for no reason whatsoever. Just because this wall's here.
Please, over here.
That was just remarkable tumbling, Batman. You officially went nowhere. That's why we now have you, Bubby. You have a new role. I have a role. I have a purpose. Yeah. I like his sound effects for the most mundane actions. Yeah.
Batman.
She's pissed. She's getting mad that I'm ignoring her. It's like, Batman, where are you going?
Batman, over here.
Oh, I don't think I have that one unlocked yet. To give them a break from Nate? Just kidding. Nate's a cool guy. I enjoy his streams. I don't get to watch them as much as I used to now that I stream myself.
Over here.
I'm literally standing right in front of you, lady.
I don't know what happened. 1 minute we were doing our evening rounds.
So you can
and
take over
the next,
explaining the man
armed
problems
thugs
of the
burst into
world.
the room and took us hostage.
Did they have anyone with them?
They took someone into the elevator. I couldn't tell who it was.
They obviously didn't want to be followed. The elevator
Did he have a
appears to have
big
been
bushy
powered down.
mustache?
You're going to be
Did
okay
he
here.
reply
We'll
to the
be
word
fine.
Gordon?
What about the others? We heard gunfire. They could be
The
dead.
world needs more
We should go and
mansplaining.
help.
It
Oh,
really
no.
does.
I
There's not
forgot.
enough of it.
Dr. Kellerman was in the patient observation room.
See, what
and Dr.
mansplaining
Chen went to
is,
surgery.
I'll just let you know.
Dr. Young went to
It's
X-ray.
when a man
Okay,
knows
stay
better
here.
than a
I'll
woman,
find the other doctor.
and he explains it
Here, Mike. Hold still.
in a way that a
I'll
woman
get
can
you first.
understand.
You okay?
So that's
safe.
mansplaining. So I just wanted to let you guys know. I mean, all the men in the audience already knew that. I'm just, you know. Take that info, do with it what you want. You know. You're welcome, by the way. You're welcome. Yep, that's right. Come here and learn all kinds of things about life. No biggie, it's just what I do. These streams are so educational.
Don't get too full of yourself, Dark Knight. It only gets harder from here.
Killer Croc ate out of his cell. Grab it. Did I hear that? I don't know what I would do without this stream. I don't know what it would do without you either. Appreciate everybody stopping by the way. I always like knowing that people enjoy watching enough to hang around, so. Born with a rare mutation. I have no idea what you're talking about. Guy looks fine. That made his skin green and scaly and grew his body to grotesque proportions. Waylon Jones was raised by an alcoholic aunt and bullied relentlessly for his appearance. Again, no idea why. He briefly worked as a carnival freak under the name Killer Croc. Well, that's just not nice. Can't we just say, like, he briefly worked at a traveling carnival under the name Killer Croc? But his misanthropy grew, as did his bestial nature, pushing him to a life of crime. As his physical condition and mental state deteriorate, Killer Croc becomes a more bestial foe, increasingly detached from humanity. So, see, they're putting this image on all of these characters that they're all losing their mind. But I don't know. I don't know if I buy that. His first appearance was in 1984. He's a relatively new Batman enemy. We learned earlier that the Joker's been around since 1940. The man's old as hell. At this point, he's just gonna die from old age soon enough. Oh, it's like motion detected explosive gel? That's kind of cool. Temporarily incapacitates targets. See, incapacitates people. My explosions don't kill, they just incapacitate. Okay, it's science. Armor upgrade 2? Ooh. I kind of want that because of what it unlocks later. See, look at this. Allows Batman to perform an unblockable instant takedown. See, that's the stuff right there. That makes me feel like Batman. Product, you'd have a severe lack of mansplaining and rabbit cock. Of course, I knew all that. I just knew that the ladies in the room needed to have life mansplained to them. Life would be hollow without it. I don't want to know what would be hollow without giant rabbit cock. What the heck? I don't know where you're shoving that. What you're keeping full. May as well just stare at a wall the rest of my life with how hollow it would be. Technically, killing is just a more specific form of incapacitation. Nah. And that is all the defense I have for that. Wait, aren't I supposed to go in here? It's locked. Doctor. Please, it's locked. Doctor. There seems to be something wrong with my elevator. Can you check it out, please? Get your stethoscope. Make sure he's just incapacitated and not fully dead. Could you do that? Look at his jawline. Like, what is even going on here? That's not the shape of a normal human skull. Like, no skull in the world is shaped like that. Let's just hope it's just his mask. Oh, I get it. Locate and rescue Dr. Young. Locate and rescue Dr. Kellerman. Locate and rescue Dr. Chen. I'll do you one better. I'll locate and I'll rescue them. That's right. That's right. But you weren't expecting that. That's because I'm Batman. That's what I do. Just wish Batman had at least one superpower apart from a large bank account. And he has the power of friends. Lucius Fox makes all of his gadgets for him, not just money.
Dr. Penelope Young. Since joining our team 2 years
Toy who fighting I have perfect eyesight. I can read all of the gibberish all day long. Have you seen those abs? Those look pretty supernatural to me. You mean my 8-pack? The belt covers the bottom too. No, Snow, that's just gym work. No, that's Ra's al Ghul work. No gym can contain this man.
What's wrong with you? Don't you know nothing? Cash had a disagreement with Killer Croc a while back. Croc got free and chowed down on Cash's hand.
Like the crocodile on Captain Hook.
See a giant monster running at you, just shoot it, or you'll be next on the menu.
See, these are the kinds of guys Batman doesn't want to be like. Just because I see something I don't agree with, I shoot it on sight? What kind of messed up stuff is that? Every monster deserves a life. Even half man, half crocodile. Who am I to judge? I'm half man, half bat. I mean, before I showed people that I fought crime, they just assumed I flew around at night and sucked people's blood all night. Maybe we just all misunderstand Croc. Did the movie The Incredibles teach us nothing? Don't ever have capes, they are dangerous. No, Batman's cape is useful. Look, he just tripped that dude with his cape, like it was on cue. Like he wanted to show you. And again, later on in these games.
It was an alarm in medical. I heard someone shouting and found the doc lying on the floor. When I went to help him, the room was flooded with gas. These doors locked down.
What is going on with your hand?
How brave. Let's give Mr. Cash a great big hand.
Doctor Strange's cape was pretty kick-ass, though. Yeah, the cape kind of had a mind of its own. Kind of creepy.
When I get out of here.
Lighten up, Holmes. I'm just messing with you.
Can't wait to return the favor.
Leave it, Cash. Can you control the ventilation system?
Cash needs to work on his smack talk.
It's a no-go. He disabled remote access.
You'll be laughing out of your butt. Got him. True, I'll give you that one, but that was an enchanted one. Sure, and Aladdin's carpet was just an enchanted carpet. So magic capes are good, regular capes are a death trap, got it. Not to give too much away,
If you can clear the gas out of the room, the doc and me can get out of here.
but the cape actually does become a very big part of the game later on in the series. Like the cape saves him from a lot of things. I'm assuming I'll play through the whole series. For all I know, I'll just get bored after this one and be like, yeah, I'm good. This is actually the worst of the three, so if I'm going to play this one, I might as well just keep going. Cape becomes sentient. It does. It actually... Okay, so spoiler alert, guys, if you really want to know, all three of these games actually build up to the final boss being Batman versus his own cape. It turns out that the cape has actually been controlling his mind through this cowl the entire time. He himself actually has wanted to kill all of these people the whole time, but the cape is stopping him. And to get his free will back, he has to defeat the cape. What did it tell me to do? I completely forgot. Wow, now I have to see this all the way through. Yeah, see, ruined the game. Okay, I'm going to bed. I mean, if you didn't know the story yet, I mean, they've played it out in multiple Batman movies over the years. I mean, Batman versus Cape is pretty much as synonymous as, you know, David versus Goliath. Those are the two possible reactions to that news. Yeah.
Board showing power to fan one.
Well, I have to see this, or okay, now I don't really care. See ya. Oh, so just because I'm Batman, you assume I'm gonna save you and not leave you to die? Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. Good luck down there. There's noxious gas down there. My baby. See, he's so brainwashed by his cloak. Can't let that man die. He's fighting every urge he naturally has to just let that man die. It's like the twist in The Sixth Sense. Everyone knows it even if you haven't seen it. What twist? I never really think that far ahead in movies to try and figure out movies, but we watched that movie with my parents and my mom knew exactly what was going on within like the first 5 seconds of the movie, and she just walked out of the room. She was like, this is stupid. And she literally said what the reveal was going to be at the end of the movie, and then she just walked away and didn't watch the rest. I was like, damn, Mom saw that coming a mile away. Where is the last one? What the heck? Fan. Hello, fan. Oh, I see. Oh my god, is Batman wearing the cloak or is the cloak wearing Batman? They're wearing each other. They alternate days.
Next time, Cash, I'll just shoot you. Be done with it.
Some days Batman sprawls out and just lets the cape take him. Other days the cape just lays out and just lets Batman take him. Batman just does like a lunge, he just jumps on it. It is extremely romantic, actually. It plays out with very sweet music. Like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Beautiful reciprocity. One of the most senior and respected guards at Arkham, Cash is only afraid of one inmate, Killer Croc, and that's because he's got a taste of him. He severely wounded Cash once during a riot at the asylum. Cash remains determined, however, to keep the asylum's inmates under control and to conquer his fears of Croc. First appearance, Living Hell in July 2003. Arkham Asylum comic book. We don't need to know his bio. Like, he's not going to be that important, I'm pretty sure. We get it. You got your hand eaten. Dude, what is up with that hand, dude? I mean, how's it go?
I don't know. We lock him up, gets out and
it's turned a little kinky. Hashtag Cape Love. There are so many words I could use to replace those asterisks there. I don't see any asterisks.
Patient interview 21. Patient's name is Edward Nigma, also known as the Riddler. So,
I don't care, he's so annoying.
Sharp tells me you've been leaving threatening riddles scrawled on the asylum walls. Again.
One would have to be severely paranoid to read threats into harmless riddles, Dr. Young. May I test you with one?
Very well.
Do you have happy chat filter on or something? Oh my god, I'm such a noob.
And finally 3 legs.
A human being. As a baby, it crawls on 4 legs. As an adult, it walks
Listen to
on
this.
2.
Listen to this
And in later
sickness.
years, it uses a cane.
Good try. But the answer to all 3 is a baby. True, it crawls on all 4s, but cut off its legs and it can only wiggle on 2 limbs. Give it a crutch, it can hobble around on 3. You see?
It's horrible. How can you even joke about that?
Easily, Doctor. It's not my baby.
That is a pretty good punchline, though. Gotta admit. Nasty, twisted, sick. That's pretty good. What was I doing? I keep getting distracted. Oh, I saved 1 doctor. Now I need to go save 2 more doctors. So I'm gathering from chat that Snowball has had self-censoring of chat on her end this whole time.
Staff needing my help.
Everybody else is like dropping F-bombs. Well, not F-bombs, but people are dropping cock this, cock that. All she's seeing is like asterisks on her end. Kinky. Oh god, don't say kinky. That's the bad one. Alistair, I thought you just liked using asterisks all the time, so many of your messages were filtered. Wow, I never use bad words, I'm like a monk. Yeah, he really hasn't used any bad words. I'm not sure why there's so many asterisks filtering stuff. This way. Batman gets lost easily. Used asterisks every time.
We must all thank our benefactor.
Shut up.
We represent all medical specialties and offer a wide
Wait, that sounds awfully like the voice that just did Edward Nygma's voice a second ago. So I need to give you a hug. I always thought it was funny that Bubby knew exactly what you meant by asterisks. Ral doesn't even watch porn, that's how much of a monkey he is. So, Prydeck, let me mansplain something about you, about porn and men. Every man watches it, don't ever let anybody tell you they don't. There you go. Lesson number 2 from Bubby.
Batman!
Don't speak. You're
I think
safe
I'm going
now.
to keep filtering on just for fun.
I know.
Thank you.
Just not
I'm learning
for
so
me.
much about life.
It's true. You really are the world's greatest detective.
Who was it a trap for? Croc? Was he trying to lure him in with some bait?
Oh, what the hell? Get down there, boys. See if you
I don't really understand who the trap was
being
for.
punched in the face.
Yeah, you're right, Joker. I definitely can't stand being punched in the face. This hurts so bad. Ow, ow, ow. Ooh. You guys are really getting me good. Pow. Boom, bang. Boosh, boosh, boosh. Oh, man. Kapow. Kazap. Wowie. Blammo.
What are you waiting for? April Fool's Day? Get down there now!
Ka-chunk, ka-chunk. Kick, split. Head in 2. Man, your guys are really giving it to me. They're really giving it to me. Oh man, Joker, please stop this. It's disgusting, really. It's getting to the point where this is just absurd. I'm so beat up at this point. All right, I think we fooled him. I think he thinks we lost.
Don't get too full of yourself, Bats. I'm just softening you up. Think of this as a preview.
I mean, I watch porn for the plot. You need to find out if the pizza with extra sausage is any good. I just want to know if the boiler ever really gets fixed. Or the plumbing, you know? They're always underneath that sink.
I'm sorry.
Every sink in that town always has such bad plumbing.
Relax, you're safe now. I can handle these low-life thugs.
The sound effects and voiceovers are great too. It really enhances the game. You guys are so funny. I mean, you gotta try it at least once every time. Nope, still can't go through it. I mean, and something about that sweaty butt crack when the guy gets down there to fix the plumbing always seems to turn him on real bad. I've been thinking about going for that look. Teeth, would you die? I don't like teeth, I'm telling you. Teeth!
Well, let's just say he's going to be as surprised to see you as you will be.
We told Nate he has to put more sound effects in. We said how good yours were. So he has a surprise waiting for me that will be as surprised to see us as we are to see him. Papa! Wow, Joker, you really are my best bud. I love you. Oh. Told Nate he has to put more sound effects in. We said how good yours were. We did say they wouldn't be the same though. Should tell him he should try singing sometime. You never know, he might be really good. Like, good. Good. Not like, oh, everybody tell Bubby good. He's good, because it's a good joke.
We are voted the #1 facility in the entire state.
Smash.
At this establishment.
I tried, he refuses, says he can't sing for shit. Neither can I, but I do it anyway. It's fun.
You can operate on me.
Will all patients please remain calm?
I'm sorry, I seem to have walked down the wrong hallway. Let's see if they fall for it.
To Arkham Asylum. Our
They're not
staff
falling
are
for
here
it.
to help you. When Amadeus Arkham
He loves that elbow to the face, man. Just elbows the top of the skull real quick. Hey, you were supposed to knock him out. Your singing is the best. I appreciate that, Prydeck. I honestly don't think I'm that good. I used to sing in high school, but I stopped singing because after high school, how do you really pursue singing past that? It's like band. Like, nobody ever pursues band past high school. It's like, oh yeah, this is what I'm gonna do for 4 years. Practice for hours and hours and hours and hours, and then just completely abandon the skill. Never do it again for the rest of my life. I've literally never touched a trombone since high school. And I spent so many hours of my life learning how to play a trombone. Same with singing. I never sang at all after high school until Twitch sinks. Saved me.
Did Joker specify me? Why don't you let me talk to him? I'm sure we can settle
If you don't sing on Twitch, we will feel empty. Void.
I am going to hurt you. You understand? Shut the hell up.
You're being rude to my friend and I don't like it, so take this! We only knocked them out, guys. I swear. We only knocked them out. That did not kill them. Despite how deadly that looked. See, I'll prove it. See? Unconscious. They're fine. They're all perfectly fine.
What's going on?
They're just going to have a headache. Exactly. They're going to wake up in the morning like they have a hangover.
Unfortunately, yes. But not for
See, like, you know how people have really bad hangovers in the morning and they're like, oh man, I feel like I got hit by a sack of bricks. Exhibit A. This is where it comes from.
That'll be the least of it.
I think there's one who's missing a head. They're gonna have complications when they wake up, have a stroke, and die, you monster.
All staff have been rescued.
I'm leaving a very, very highly qualified doctor with them. Okay, I look out for my people.
All the medical
that I take down.
Time to continue following Harley Quinn.
See, there's no death here. There's no death here. I'm leaving a highly trained medical professional with all of the bad guys that I beat up. I don't trust her credentials. He's not Nate. He cares. So I will admit, in games that I've played on stream so far that actually give you the ability to make a choice between like good and evil, whenever I play a game ever in my life, like I always do the good route, but for some reason whenever I play a game on stream, I'm always really tempted to just try different things and like not do the good route. So we need to get another game on stream that actually lets you make moral choices again, because I do like to dabble in the evil side of it occasionally, because let's face it, the evil choices in video games are a lot more fun. Nate did Molotov me 5 times tonight and blew you up many other times. What'd you guys play, the Dying Light? I try to be evil in games, I can't do it. You say you always play the good role, I don't buy it. I have to be good, I feel bad being... I always feel bad being a bad guy in a game too, because like, I always feel like the character's story is in line with him, even if he is an evil character. Like, I always feel like the game is made in a way that he's like... he's battling his own evil inside his conscious. So it's like my responsibility to make him see the light of his bad decisions and make him a better person. As ridiculous as that sounds. Like, that's how I play every RPG that lets you be a good or a bad person. I'm like, I need to make him good. I need him to see the error of his ways. And that's how I've always played every RPG I've ever played in my life.
All my research notes are there. We can't risk Joker getting his hands on them.
It's not safe, Doctor. The island's a war zone. You won't stand a chance.
I mean,
it's my life's
war
work.
Zone.
You really don't have the authority.
It's a little bit of an exaggeration.
You ask me. It's about
There's like little patches of like 5 armed people everywhere. I don't think that's a war zone.
Who called the elevator?
It wasn't us. It's coming from the lower floor.
God dang it, I told you. Do
Cash,
not
take
call
Dr.
the
Young.
elevator.
Get her notes and then find somewhere safe to hold up.
My elevator
Everyone
is
else,
hurt.
Go to the observation room. Barricade yourselves in.
By the Batman skin tone gray. He's actually dead already. That's why he refuses to kill anybody, because he knows exactly what it feels like. This is a recurring theme here. This is the gameplay, folks. This is it. Ooh, makes sense. On the inside? Yeah, exactly. He's dead on the inside, yeah. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, there's got to be a psychology thing to it there. Wherever I play any RPG, like, I refuse to play the bad guy. And, like, literally, I will watch YouTubers and streamers I like watching who play the bad side. And, like, I get a kick out of it when I'm watching them, but at the same time, it, like, makes me feel bad. I'm like, why would you do that? Like, why? All that NPC wanted was to be your friend. Why'd you kill him? Do you have a streaming schedule? Pretty much Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday at 8 p.m. I don't have a particular schedule as far as what games I play on those particular days, but that's usually the days I stream. Do you think less of them for choosing evil? No, I don't think less of them. I just think it's like, I don't know. I always wonder like what the appeal is to somebody playing the game to be evil. Like what is the appeal to you personally to do something evil in a video game that makes you enjoy that more than like the good option? Like I wonder if people are actually like they have a evil side to them that comes out when they play games like that, and that's why they choose the evil side. He just thinks they are worse people. Yeah, I'm not judging them. I just think they make the wrong decisions, essentially, yeah. They're not as good as me. That doesn't mean I'm judging them. Far from it. I mean, it's not even close to judging somebody, you know? It's like, dude, what the hell is your problem? You shouldn't be evil. You should, like, do good things and not bad things. But it's not like I'm telling them, like, okay, I'm judging. Yeah, it's total judgment, honestly.
Anyone got a plan?
Yes, come look at your friend. He is knocked out. What could have possibly happened to him? I just can't kill innocents or do bad actions. Goes against my soul. Plus, I like praise. You do? Why could have fooled me? So your motivation is selfish, Ralister? I mean, let's be honest. That's the only reason I wanted to play Batman, is because I wanted all the NPCs to say I'm doing such a good job. I get all of my praises from computer-controlled characters, and I enjoy every second of it. Like, it hasn't happened yet, but I'm telling you. Like, eventually, one of these people we save are actually going to say thank you, and it'll all make it worth it. It'll make it worth it. That's what makes this little bat heart beat. Ah, yes, my elevator. He's better now. The doctor fixed him. We have thoroughly killed all the teeth. Now to move on. Can't wait until we find Commissioner Gordon so we can stop using this weird-ass looking vision.
Too easy. Oh, think about it. I got you trapped in a little metal box, hanging precariously over a deadly drop. What say I just blow the emergency brakes and drop you like a sack of puppies? Say good night, bats. Boom!
Is that why people buy sacks of puppies?
Got a few more surprises in store.
I never knew.
Prepare to face your fear.
I never knew they were actually packaged specifically for the purpose of dropping. You learn something new every day. You essentially said you're nice so people will like you. Your words, not mine. Well, that opens up like a whole nother can of worms for conversation. Like, is anything ever fully done selflessly? Excuse me. It's like that old question, like, is it possible to be completely selfless in an action?
Your appointment isn't for hours. I'm sure you'll be buzzed through when he's ready.
Or is there always some sort of subconscious reasoning for a good action? Now I'm just running away. I'm like, you know what? I'm sick of this. I'm done. I'm just going to the sewer, making my way out of here. Me in a thong. My god. My game crashed, by the way. Hold, please. I don't know why, like, when I'm not streaming, all of my games play perfectly fine. Like, never have any issues. It's like whenever I'm streaming, the games are like, just break. Like, break every which way you can possibly think of breaking. Do it and do it now. You essentially said you're nice so people like you. Who would have thought that Arkham Asylum would lead to such deep philosophical topics? Not so people like me, it's more a byproduct. See? That is complete selflessness right there. That is the only existence of a complete, least selfless man I've ever seen in my life. He doesn't want people to like him. It's just the opposite, actually. I've talked to Rally. He's like, man, I do all these nice things, and I hate it because I can't stop doing them, and then people like me. And I'm like, dude, back off, man. I don't need your approval. I don't want you to like me. Gosh. But he's wired a different way. He can't not do good things. I feel for him, really. Bubby gets me. Fried X serious question, is Ralister ever not sassy? Believe it or not, yes, sometimes he is sleeping. He's actually incredibly sassy in his sleep, too. Those Z's, those little cartoon Z's that come out of his mouth, they actually snap on the way up.
The good doctor has started early. Your appointment is for hours. I'm sure you'll be buzzed through when he's ready. Tell me, Bats, what are you really scared of? Aiming to save this cesspool of a city? Not finding the commissioner in time? Me in a thong?
Was it him saying me in a thong that crashed the game last time? Was the vision just too perfect to exist in this world? Just set the whole world on fire? Wait, is that an ellipses or are those asterisks? Bubby, love you, friend.
Please help me, Batman. No!
Well, he did. Alright, well, our mission's done here. We never said we were going to save him, we just said we wanted to find him. We found him. We're good. We can leave now. Batman can wipe his hands of all of this. Leave it to the employees to do the rest. I come here to support a great budding streamer and I get attacked by Prydek? Gosh. Our community is so salty. He's dead.
I'm sorry, Jim.
I'm so sad about this. That my eyes are gonna turn red. From crying so much.
Barbara. I'm sorry. I was too late.
I'm sorry. The number you've dialed isn't available. Please leave a message after the tone.
Barbara, are you there?
That's such a weird response to have to that automated message. I'm sorry, the number you have dialed is no longer available. Barbara? What? What happened to Barbara? Nothing to see here, just creepy critters. I've been drinking. So the truth comes out. The only way Prydek admits she can enjoy my streams is by drinking herself silly. I get it. I'm not a good streamer, guys. I get it. Okay, you don't have to tell me. I know it already. Just, I was hoping I could get better. Thanks a lot, Prydek. You know what? You know what? Forget you. You know? I don't even need you guys. I just play games by myself. You're gonna call me such a bad streamer that you have to drink yourself stupid to enjoy any of my content. Your words, your words, your words. I'm just playing. Oh my god, no, I drank during Nate's stream. Oh, well that explains it. I get it. I can get that. Just kidding. Throwing shade. Wow, Prydek, why you gotta do Bubby that way? Yeah. It's cold. That's just stone cold. Bubby, no! You said it! This time you literally said it! No, I drank during Nate's stream. Alistair, you hush, you're being Loki. What am I doing? I mean, it's saying get out of here, and I would willingly do that if there was a way. Yep. Yep. But you see, the thing is, like, I should get out of here. Apparently. I'm just saying I don't need alcohol to enjoy this great stream. I mean, he's got a point. I mean, but you've been drinking. So the truth comes out. Oh my God. Have I been drinking too? Have I not known this whole time? What? Literally, what am I supposed to do? I'm trying to get out of here. I've walked around every inch of this room. Maybe I should try to get out of here. Have we all been drinking? Are we even here? Are we even in a sober world right now? Or is this all just a drunken haze? Oh, I get it.
Father, you should have stood
It's Skylar from Heroes.
like a man.
Dad, I gotta tell you that kind of hits me right where it hurts.
Mom?
Help us, Bruce. Don't
It's a cheerleader from Heroes. Help, I can't. I'm refilling my wine glass. Have we all been drinking this whole time? That guy was not from Heroes. She looks a little cold. Maybe you should get her a sweater. I mean, she's dead, so I don't think that's gonna matter too much. But I didn't kill her. I didn't kill her. Okay? Just be clear about that. Batman didn't kill her. Maybe he did. Like, wait, do we really know for a fact that his parents were killed in front of him in that alleyway? Like, do we not know? Do we know 100% certainty that Batman didn't just kill his own parents? And then he made up that story and told everybody? I'm so confused about what's going on right now in the game. I'll never know the truth. So apparently I'm just trying to track down Joker, and while I'm trying to track down Joker, he's like releasing all these other enemies that are inside Arkham Asylum. And this is Scarecrow, so if you've ever seen the Dark Knight movies, Scarecrow like makes people hallucinate and see nightmares. So he's making me hallucinate and see nightmares. This is a pretty elaborate one though, I will say that. Yeah. Felt like I was hiding behind a wall, though, is the thing.
And at the end of fear, oblivion.
Is that my head in a bag? That's graphic. Imagine this in VR. Yeah. That's pretty much how I feel about every game I ever play anymore, is I'm like, you know what? This game is cool, but it would be way cooler in VR. Bubby, how did you even meet Nate? I actually met Nate from his stream, I think. I don't remember how I found him. But I found... Wait a second. It's all coming back to me now. I'm pretty sure I actually found Cryptic Fox's stream first. And then through Cryptic Fox's stream, I found Nate's stream. And then Nate invited me one day to play with him in Cryptic when the Sea of Thieves beta came out. So I agreed to play with them one night, or a couple nights while they were playing Sea of Thieves. And then that's when I was like, you know what, the streaming stuff's kind of cool, maybe I should try it sometime. And Nate and Cryptic were both like, no, don't do that, because we're the streamers. You're just a big loser face, and you should never ever try it because you'll be so horrible at it. And I was like, yeah, you're right. The end. Sea of Thieves, oh my god, I played with them too. I wouldn't put it past Nate to say something like that. But no, you're right. Like, I wouldn't put it past either one of them to say something like that. I'll be honest, like, Nate can be, like, rude when he wants to be, but usually it's just jokingly. Cryptic is just straight up, like, some of the times that he responds to his chat, I'm like, dude, you're not supposed to say stuff like that. He cracks me up, though. He's funny. Cryptic has a way of being like, his tone and the way he talks is very pleasant, but then he'll be like very matter-of-factly about what he says at the same time. But Silent Killer of the Oceans can be found in a jar. The Scarecrow? Was that right? Well, I think you have it in you to be a great streamer. Well, I appreciate that, Ral. I really do. Taunted and bullied as a youth, Jonathan Crane vowed to overcome his fears through the study of psychology and biochemistry. Kicked out of his university for experimenting on human subjects, Crane then adopted the identity of the Scarecrow and armed himself with a specialized fear-inducing gas that makes a person's deepest phobias become frighteningly real. His ongoing criminal reign of terror makes him one of Batman's most psychologically dangerous foes. World's Finest Comics number 3. 1941? He's almost as old as the Joker is. Alistair, correction, he already is. I was actually gonna say, I'm like, so you think I have it in me, huh? Like,
can you hear me? Bruce,
I need to work on it?
What's going on?
Like, maybe someday there's a possibility I could tap into my potential. Thanks. Thanks, I'll work on that. Thanks.
I'm okay.
What happened? I lost contact. Are you sure you're all right? Have you found my dad?
I'm fine. Had a little run-in with Scarecrow.
Backhanded
Slowed me down.
compliment.
I'll get back to you in a bit.
Why is my game crashing so much? It does not like whatever I'm doing. Playing the game. You know what I meant? No, I'm just teasing. I mean, he earned me and pride to his following. That's deep. That's deep right there. We only like the best. Wow. It's surprising, given the category of streamers you want. I'm just playing. I'm just teasing. I actually miss watching Nate's streams. I used to watch Nate's streams like all the time. I still try to pop into him every once in a while if it's on a night that I'm not streaming. I had seen you pop into his Discord now and again, but you were quite elusive. Yeah, I was in the Discord for a while. I'm still on it. I think I'm still on his Discord. We're not gonna read that again.
Can you hear me? Bruce, what's going on?
Oracle.
He was a cool guy though, cause like he
What happened? I lost contact. Are you sure you're
Yeah,
all
yeah.
right? Have you found my dad?
Stop talking, please, so
I'm
I can scan
fine.
this.
Had a little run-in with Scarecrow. Slowed me down. I'll get back to you in a bit.
Stop talking so I can scan this. Stop moving so I can scan this. There we go. Like he helped me promote my streaming a lot on his Discord because he let me put my streaming links and times on his Discord channel, which was pretty cool. The Great White Shark. Crooked financier who stole millions of dollars, Warren White thought he'd score a legal victory when his insanity plea went through, but when he got to Arkham Asylum, he realized his mistake. Driven insane by the other inmates, he was also disfigured by an encounter with Mr. Freeze that left him without hair, a nose, ears, or lips. What? Calling himself the Great White Shark, he filed his teeth into fangs more perfectly resembling his new namesake. Putting his financial skills to use, he has become a major player in Gotham's underground crime scene, running a number of rackets from his cell in Arkham. 2003, he's actually a relatively new enemy. That's pretty cool. Never even heard of him. He says you're a good guy and I agreed, although Liv might not say you are. We're gonna save her, Al. Jeez, you're really hung up on this. How'd you guys like the VR stream, by the way? Like, I've been on the fence about keeping up the VR streams because they seem to have a lot more issues when streaming than regular games, even though tonight
must have affected me more than I thought.
might surprise you on that because we're having a lot of crashes.
Having trouble figuring out what's real and
I like the
what's
VR
just a
streams. I
figment of
love
your
them.
twisted little mind?
I just always wonder what VR games look like when someone's just watching it on a regular screen. I'm like, yeah, sometimes I forget that it looks flat to you, and it's probably not nearly as exciting. Can I? Oh, thank you. I was wondering if I could open this door, and then you opened it for me. You're so nice. See? They're all just misunderstood. You held the door for me. He's like, Batman, I'm a huge fan. Here, let me get that door for you, bud. And then I beat him up. How rude of me. I just liked your Italian hands when you were gesturing and see it on screen. Definitely keep the VR streams in the mix. See, we were playing one particular VR game off and on a lot called Rec Room, and like it kind of just deflated my sales a little bit because every time I tried to play it, like the last 3 times I tried to stream it, it would not work at all. Italian hands. Yeah, lots of gesturing. If it wasn't for playing with the Xbox controller right now, I'd probably be doing it again because I talk with my hands a lot. See? I hate teeth, and the game knows it. They just gave me an award for killing 20 teeth. Oh, right, that's a Bubby signature? Yeah, especially in VR. My hands are constantly going.
Take a look. Harley's under strict instructions to kill the old man. If any of my guys even think you're in the room, they're patrolling down there. I've told them all you're on the way.
That makes things easy.
If you can find a way
Picked up
to
a map full of secrets.
without anyone realizing, I'll give you your next present. Fail, and the old Carter dies. Hell, I may even give you Harley. It looks like you could use a new sidekick.
Speaking of which, because you mentioned Batman in VR earlier, the same company that made these games, Rocksteady, actually has a Batman VR game. It's not very long. I think I've heard it's only like 2.5 hours long. But I've heard it's actually a really cool experience, and I've never done it, so might have to do that on stream sometime. Bubby likes to throw things a lot in VR and wave or pet. Yeah, pretty much just keep my hands doing anything at all times.
Joker's not messing. He wants the old man kept safe from Batman. Anyone gets near him, and it won't be me carrying the can.
You're gonna die tonight.
Nothing's getting past me. Batman will be
Or
a dead man.
you'll be
and I'll
really, really
scream.
badly incapacitated.
Get over there and keep looking. Now go!
Imagine if they could hear me through the gate. That'd be creepy.
Listen up, boys. The commissioner's just dying for one of you to spot the Bat Freak. When you do, Harley offs the old man. I've got a shy.
Did you guys know
for the one who sees him
that in these games, Joker is voiced by Mark Hamill? Luke Skywalker himself.
Mr. J won't let anything happen to me, boys. He loves me too much to see me hurt. You guys, maybe not so much.
So good. It's even the point of... Oh, I get it.
It's gonna be so cool, old man. Just wait and see.
You think
So there's a certain point in the game that I have plans to end the stream on tonight. But I actually don't even know if we're gonna make it there. So like I've kept the stream going thinking, man, it's gotta be like right around the corner. And like the longer I go, I'm like, did I completely forget when this happens? Ooh, you have plans. I always have some sort of plans or some semblance of a plan with my stream, but then it just never works out, so I just kind of wing it.
Batman, we're gonna get married. It's gonna
Don't turn around!
be so cool.
I said don't turn around.
Looks like the bats let you down.
Whoops.
Sorry.
Do your worst.
Don't show it.
Too easy. Played you like a violin and cut your strings. Nighty-night, bats.
So bad. Like, don't they know kids are probably playing this game? They're just gonna show one of the classic characters, everybody's favorite, just die? Okay, let's try this again. Is this bear the bane of his life? I think we already passed that earlier. It was next to the treasure map I picked up. There's a little teddy bear.
Anyone out there seen Batbrain yet? No? Not surprised. He's chicken. Mr. J has won again.
Not that way. This way. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it this time. There's no stopping us now.
Mr. J is so going to beat Batbrain, he doesn't stand a chance.
Keep your trap shut. You won't get away with
The
this.
whole Batbrain thing, like, is kind of funny the first time, but then after that, it's just kind of like, really? You don't have anything better? Just gonna keep saying that over and over again, huh?
Remember, you even smell
There we go. Now we're doing better. Now we're doing it.
the old man.
What's up? What's up with this? What's up with this? Someone's suspended from the ceiling. It's Tom Cruise. I told you. Tom Cruise. He's real. Don't turn around. Don't. God dang it.
Looks like the bats let you down.
This one guy just loves to turn around at the worst possible time.
Like a violent.
We got it this time. It's happening.
Remember, even smell a man in tights and Harley kills the old man.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Anyone out there seen Batbrain yet? No?
Once we finish Lone Echo, the VR space game we're playing on stream, there's actually a VR game coming out next week on the 25th that I'll probably start streaming on stream. Or playing on stream. That was a little redundant.
You know, you really should color that hair of yours. All that gray makes you look so
It's actually a game where you play as a secret ops undercover kayak soldier. Yeah, that's right. Which game is that? The secret ops undercover kayak soldier game? Yep. Oh, the kayak one. Yeah.
The commissioner's just died for one of you to spot the bat freak.
Turn around. Turn around now. Turn around now.
I've got a shiny prize.
Don't turn around now. Don't turn around now. Don't. Got him. First try. First try.
This old man looks like he's gonna pee himself.
Little known military secret. Best way to sneak up on someone is in a kayak. It's not a little known secret. Everyone knows it. That's why there's so many kayaks everywhere. You don't ever see them because they're all sneaking up on you. See how well it works?
You took longer.
There's probably a kayak sneaking up on you right now.
He's trying to prove something. I'm not sure I can stop him this time.
You'll do it.
Mouse on the middle of the screen.
We're not alone. He's got something else down there. I don't know what it is.
What a blabbermouth! Spoiling the surprise.
Be quiet.
Oh,
Be
am I
quiet.
getting to you? Am I?
You big dumb dummy face.
You're going to love
Got him.
this next bit.
It wants Dr. Young's login.
Never mind that. Get behind me, now.
I feel like this is the oldest
Bane.
incarnation of Commissioner Gordon ever in a Batman series.
Broke out of Blackgate.
He's so old.
Who did this to you?
Dr. Young, the Bruja. She drained the venom from my blood. Must stop her.
Sorry, Has-Bane. The good doctor won't be a problem much longer. How do you like my puppet? What say we cut him down?
So for anybody not familiar in Batman lore, Bane is the only enemy who's ever actually beaten Batman. And when he beat him, he almost killed him. He broke his back over his knee, shattered his spine. And Batman pretty much had to like relearn how to walk, how to fight, retrain himself from scratch. So Bane and him have always been like arch nemeses. So that's why Joker was saying he had a surprising guest that would be as surprised to see me as I was to see him. Because Bane was supposed to be in Blackgate, locked away forever, for trying to kill Batman. Oh, got him. He's so slow.
I will break you this time, Batman!
No, no you won't. No! Gotta add drama to it, so it actually looks like he has a chance of beating me. Slow motion bat claw.
Need a little help, eh? Well, okay then.
Don't hurt me. Hurt them. Yes, that's perfect. Thank you. Ah, don't hurt me. Hey, you hurt me. You're not actually supposed to hit me. Oh, too close. I got ran over by a Bane train. Bane train, the pain train. Okay, I'm actually losing. This is not good. Get out of the way. Stop, man. You're supposed to lose. I'm not supposed to lose. Get ran over. You got this. Cape them in the face. Actually, that is a move I completely forgot I had. Seems a little aggressive. Yeah, Bane always seems really aggressive. I think he's supposed to be like... Whoops. I forgot. I have to have him run into the wall twice. Yeah, wrap them up in the cape. I think Bane is supposed to be like subconsciously a warning to children not to use steroids. That's how I've always seen Bane. It's like, look what happens. You suffer from roid rage and you want to kill everybody in sight. Stay in school, kids, and don't use steroids. I almost dove right into the furnace. Oh, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. You messed up my combo, man. How am I supposed to pull off sweet combos if you're throwing crap at me all day? Oh, run. No, you kicked me in the face, man. Back off. Ooh, get out of the way. Batman, attack. Attack, Batman, attack. Hold please. Ooh, wow, I thought I dodged out of the way, I didn't. Oh, get it out of the way, get it out of the way. Oh man, this is getting close. We might actually die. We might actually die. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. I'm just saying, if you had a gun, this fight would be over a lot sooner. We don't use guns. Lesson 1 of Bat Club. There are no guns. Lesson 2 of Bat Club. We don't talk about guns. Or something like that. We're working on the rules. Batman technically is a ninja, yeah. He was trained by a ninja. Die. See, I think Batman likes drawing out the fight in a painful way. Yeah, it makes it more dramatic. Makes people more impressed by him. When he gets into an inch of his life and then he still perseveres, people are more impressed by him. It adds to the Batman lore that gets whispered around all the dark alleyways. He just wants more praise. Well, going back to what we were talking about earlier.
You okay?
I'm fine, Jim. Where's Quinn?
Gone. Must have gotten loose while Bane was throwing you around.
Thanks for that.
We need to get you off the island.
Thanks for
I'm not a rookie.
mentioning
I can
that.
handle myself.
Could have just said, while I was beating Bane up real bad. Didn't have to put it that way.
I will break you, Batman. Then the Bruja.
No, Bane. This time I break you.
You ever tried to catch a Batmobile? Don't, because that's what happens. It's kind of disappointing that that's all that the Batmobile does in this game. Is you see it like 2 times for a total of 30 seconds. But that was a pretty cool ending. Like that was a way to go out.
All over Gotham. Gotham will panic. You're needed there.
We're ready to go now, sir.
Bane called Dr. Young Bruja.
I don't think you need your visitor badge anymore. I'm just telling.
It's Spanish for witch.
For bitch. Batman, you're not supposed to say that. Alright guys, that's about where we're going to end it for tonight. We defeated a few guys now, actually. We defeated Scarecrow, we defeated Bane. We've defeated ourselves. Proven that Batman really can persevere against all odds, even when he's being mind controlled by a cape. But, in the meantime, Batman lore will wait for another Batman stream another day. Another fun stream. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Glad you guys joined in. Glad you guys stopped by. I always appreciate all the support from everybody. It means a lot to me. Sometimes I wonder if I'm just, you know, playing and streaming for no good reason. But then when people come into the chat and we actually enjoy our time and chat and have a good time and build a little community here, it makes it all worth it. It's really fun. And I figure I'm going to be playing the games anyway, so might as well just let people join in and enjoy it with me. But thanks for joining in. Thanks for watching later if anybody comes by and watches the video later. And in the meantime, have a good night. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Night, night, everybody. Night, night, night. I said night, Bubby, because I saw it in stream. I wasn't saying goodnight to myself. I promise I was saying goodnight to you guys. Bye. Have a good night. Bye.